Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I'm sorry for that, but it's replaying in my ear. So as I'm telling you this, it's replaying in my ear. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I'm your favorite sports unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85, route runner extraordinaire, Bengals legend, Ring of Famer.
Mhm.
He's not very good at picking games, but he's here to try to redeem himself for next week. Thank you, guys. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're 869,000 subscribers. We want to
Woo.
thank each and every one of you that have subscribed and been down with us from day one. Please make sure y'all subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed. We also have the feed through Club Shay Shay, but Nightcap has its own feed, so you can listen to Nightcap through the Nightcap podcast feed. We've also pinned Shay by Laportier link at the top of the chat. Do yourself a favor, turn it off. I don't want to hear anything. Turn it off. Go ahead and do yourself a favor. Order yourself a bottle for you or that someone special. Valentine's Day, Super Bowl, St. Patrick's Day. There are a lot of other holidays right around the corner. So, guys, make sure you go out and get yourself a bottle, and your aunt will greatly appreciate that. This is what we want to do, Ocho. For
Yeah.
those interested in attending our live show,
Talk to
Vegas
me now.
Thursday, February 8th, the link to buy the tickets will be going live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific. That's noon Eastern. Those interested in attending our live show in Vegas
Yeah.
Thursday, February the 8th, the link to buy the tickets will be going live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern.
Unc, you need to, for the people that aren't listening, sometimes you have to say things once, sometimes you have to say things twice. But my grandma always told me 3 times a charm. You need to tell them one more time what time the link for those that want to attend the live show in Vegas. Listen again to Unc, please, so you don't have to ask again in the chat if you're willing to go to the live show in Vegas.
If you're interested in attending the live show in Vegas, which will be Thursday, February the 8th, the link to buy the tickets will be going live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. Those interested in attending the live show Thursday, February the 8th, the link to buy the tickets will be going live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. So that's where we're at. Ocho, we got to get to this game. The Chiefs go on the road, do something that they haven't done in the Mahomes era, which is a road game. I guess the Super Bowl isn't a road game, but they go on the road and beat the Chiefs 27-24. Mahomes are headed to another AFC championship game after Bills kicker Tyler Bass missed a 44-yard field goal with 1 minute and 43 seconds to play. The Kansas City Chiefs picked up a first down, ran out the clock, and now they're headed to face the Baltimore Ravens for a chance to go to the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. What was your takeaway from the game?
Listen, obviously, the storyline for the NFL, we have yearned for a game like this where we look forward to having 2 of the greatest quarterbacks of our era, of this era, to come together and play each other. And we get that every time we get a Mahomes and we get a Josh Allen matchup. It lives up to the hype. In games like this, it always comes down to decision making. Decision making in the most important moments is what matters. And when it mattered most, forget the rest of the game. Forget the rest of the game. When the decision making mattered the most for the Bills to finally make it to an NFC championship, with a chance to be in AFC championship with a chance to be in the goddamn Super Bowl, they fell short yet again. The game was in their favor. The game was in their favor. You have the touchback, Robbie Cole fumbling with the ball going out of bounds. You have Josh Allen fumbling and they recover because Kansas City Chiefs playing trying to scoop and score.
Trying to scoop and score instead of just falling on the ball.
It's falling all in your favor. So it comes down to your decision making when it matters most in a certain moment. Hey, we have second down. You know your kicker went 1 for 3 last week, but you were still able to overcome that and win the game. Let's make it easy for your kicker. You have second down. You got goddamn Stephon Diggs running wide ass, butt naked ass open. Simple shot. Get it to him. Get you a little closer in field goal range if you can't score. You throw the home run. You come back, third down, incompletion. You come back on fourth. What happens? Tyler Bass goes in, pressure moment. He misses a kick. It goes wide right. The game, everything was right there in your hand. Even with the mistakes, even with the mistakes, you still had an opportunity to tie the game, take it in overtime, and hope the decision making in overtime goes in your favor. Now you're going home again.
Yeah. I think the game, it was this how it's supposed to be. For the Baltimore Ravens, to earn the right to go to the Super Bowl, they need to go through the beast of the AFC, which has been the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
They've been in the championship game every year that Mahomes has been the starter. They've reached at least the AFC championship game. So what should happen, Lamar Jackson, who's going to be this year's MVP, has to beat last year's MVP, last year's Super Bowl MVP, in order to get to the destination that he craves, that he yearns, that he says, this is why the Ravens, you deserve, this is why I earned the money, and this is why you believed in me. He said on his draft, when they got drafted, what can the Ravens expect from Lamar Jackson? He said, expect the bowl. That's what he said. He said, expect the bowl out of me.
Right.
Okay, now he has that opportunity, and he has to go through Patrick Mahomes, who's arguably the greatest quarterback of his generation.
Right.
Lamar Jackson says, I wouldn't have it any other way than to go through Lamar Jackson to get to Las Vegas.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
What is the saying or the mantra that's always been around for many years? What wins Super Bowls?
Via touchdowns.
No.
Defense.
What? Defense.
Yeah.
Who has the number one defense in the league?
The Ravens.
Listen, it's gonna be a tall task.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tall task for the Chiefs. Rashee Rice, Pacheco, Kelsey. That is the bulk of the offense.
That's all the offense. I mean, they get a catch here from Gray.
Kelsey,
Watson
Rashee
here.
Rice.
Yeah.
You get some other pieces coming in, making plays and doing what they need to do, but that's not enough to get it done against a team like the Ravens, where there is no if there is a weakness, you'd probably say in the secondary, but everywhere else, that interior, that second tier, shit, that alone, it's gonna be a long motherfucking day.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm sorry.
Who picked Kansas City to go to Buffalo and win? Based on what we've seen from Kansas City, this is the best we've seen Kansas City's offense look the entire season.
Yeah, especially since the emergence of Rashee Rice playing the way he's playing. Kelsey looked good tonight. Obviously, the running game has always been efficient in when they choose to run it here and there. Pacheco has always done a thing. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, when he comes in, he's somewhat efficient. Andy Reid is so creative. With the play calling and being able to manipulate the defenses that they're playing against. Is even when they were inefficient, and some people even wrote their ass off.
Yes, I did not see them. I did not see them advance into the AFC Championship game.
Yeah, a lot of people wrote them off based on the way they were playing and the fact they were having so many struggles offensively with receivers dropping. Hell, they had the most drops out of all the teams in the NFL, the receiving core. So you think, you know what, this ain't their year, but they were able to overcome that. Obviously, and again, I'll say it again: the resurgence of Rashee Rice toward the end of the season, especially with his play in the playoffs, is one of the reasons why they're where they are now.
Yes, and but remember we talked about it. When you have a guy like Mahomes, you feel nothing. Home of the road, Ocho, because you know what this guy's capable of. You've seen it. You've witnessed it.
Right.
So when you go, it doesn't matter if you go in enemy territory. It doesn't matter if you go into a hostile environment. You've seen what this guy's capable of doing. Now, Buffalo made enough mistakes. I don't understand why you go for it on fourth down, backed up where you was backed up with 13 minutes left in the ball game. Everybody knew you was running the fake. That wasn't even close.
Analytics.
Analytics get you fired.
Analytics.
What happened? You know what happened, Ocho? Tyler Bass is going to bail Sean McDermott off the hook, because had they lost that game, if Mecole Hardman doesn't fumble that ball, he goes up. Now they go up 2 scores. I don't even know why you got Mecole Hardman touching the football. He hadn't really touched the football all day. He hadn't really touched the football since you traded for him and brought him back.
Yeah.
And you put him in that situation.
Yeah.
And he's stretching. He's trying to stretch. Bruh, you don't stretch there, because that's a horrible rule that if I fumble the ball, somehow I don't keep possession of it. It goes out of bounds, out of the end zone. The opposing team gets it, and they get it at the 20. That's a horrible rule, but we'll discuss that another day. So really, that should have been a death blow right there.
Yeah.
Give Buffalo's defense credit for rising to the moment and keeping Kansas City out of the end zone. But Tyler Bass, it's not. Tyler Bass missed is going to have people not talking about Sean McDermott's bonehead decision to go for it on 4th and 5 on his own 29-yard line with 13 minutes to go.
Right.
But give Kansas City credit. Isaiah Pacheco, every time he runs the ball, he runs like the defense owe him money. You mofos owe me money. I'm finna get it out your ass.
He angry. Listen, I said it before. I don't know if I said it when I was talking with you, but I think I might have said it amongst my friends. The last time I've seen someone run that angry and upset, like somebody did something to him, was Marion Barber.
Yeah.
Him and Marion Barber had that same running style where it's like, I'm pissed off, it's on. If you get in the way, I'm going right through you. Now, he's not as big or as physical as Marion Barber is, but his mannerism, the way he carries himself and running style, and just like that.
Yeah.
I like him. I like him a lot.
The Chiefs did a great job. If you look at it, the plays, Buffalo probably ran an extra 25 plays.
Yeah.
Kansas City is that the possessions that they had, I think they only punted, how many times did they punt? They punted once tonight? Well, let's see. Let me get this. Kansas City punted once tonight.
Yeah.
21 first downs for Buffalo. 21 first downs for Kansas City, 27 for Buffalo. Kansas City was 1 for 5 on 3rd down. Right. Buffalo was 7 of 14. Buffalo ran 78 plays. Kansas City ran 47 plays. And basically 3 of those plays were kneel downs. So basically they ran 44 plays. Buffalo had the ball 37 minutes to 23 minutes for Kansas City.
It's funny when you look at the numbers, when you look at the statistics. Who's supposed to win this game based on everything you just said?
Buffalo. But it just goes to show you. You see everybody talking about, to possess the ball. When you have a Patrick Mahomes, possessions don't matter.
Yeah.
Because he's going to maximize. Remember last year in the Super Bowl, how the Eagles, they were snapping the ball every time under 5 seconds.
Right.
But their defense couldn't stop Mahomes once he got in a rhythm. So he's going touchdown, field goal.
Yeah.
And that basically wins the ball game.
Yeah.
But Kansas City came, they obviously they like this matchup. They like the matchup. Look, in the playoffs, Kansas City has gotten the best of them. The last 2 regular season games, Buffalo has gotten the best of Kansas City in the regular season. But when it matters, Mahomes always seems to find a way to rise to the occasion and outplay Josh Allen when it matters the most. Because like you said, it comes down to a throw here or a throw there, and he seemingly always makes the right play. But when that guy walked out on the field, if you watch the back view, Ocho, the opposing end zone, you're looking at the flags, they're straight across. Yeah. I say now he gonna think he can put this ball right down the middle and it's gonna go in. You better aim that ball at the left upright.
To the left a little bit, huh?
Yes. Listen, when he hit that ball, I told Ashley, I said, Ash, she about to miss this. Ashley looked at me and told me, I hate when you say that.
Right.
And it wasn't even close.
And it right, yeah. Yeah.
No, because he hit it right down the middle, Ocho.
Yeah.
But all he had to do was look behind him and see the flag straight out. So
wait, you know what? You as a kicker, and I can attest to this because I am a kicker. I kicked in an NFL game. You do all the testing with your special teams coach before you even go out on the field. So I'm sure they talked about that based on the wind. You want to see which way the wind is blowing. So understanding what direction or how you want to kick the ball to give you your best chance to make it. So I'm sure you can't go right down the middle. Obviously, it's gonna go to the right. So you gotta leave it to the left a little bit, and it's gonna carry where it needs to go.
A lot of times you see them, what do they do, Ocho? They come, they'll throw see if they got a crosswind, if they got a wind behind them, or if there's a wind in their place. I just need to see to let me know how I need to hit this ball. Because if you hit that ball like he hit it, 10 times out of 10, you're going to get the same effect of what he got. He hit it down the middle, the wind pushed it, and it wasn't even close. You got to start it at the left, and the wind's going to push it right through.
But when you think about it, he was 1 for 3 last week. He had a bad week last week. He had a really bad week. So I imagine the pressure situation right now.
Sure.
The season is on you.
Yeah.
The game is on the line, and it's on you. There's a lot of pressure in that, and I'm sure Tyler Bass, the moment might have been too big for him. The moment might have been too big for him based off what happened last week, and the confidence wasn't there. Even if I can't explain. I haven't been in the playoffs much. I haven't been in pressure moments much, but I do understand what was going through his head.
Yeah.
I could imagine what was going through his head. The entire season, the entire city, and everything is riding on your leg.
I'm sure Buffalo is upset because Buffalo lost the Super Bowl with a kick. I think it was
Yeah.
Christie. Who's that guy that, at 90 when that missed the field goal?
Doug Christie. Doug
Steve. It
Christie.
was Steve Christie.
Steve Christie. Steve Christie.
I think that's who missed that field goal in 1990 against the Giants in the Super Bowl in Tampa. That was also the Super. That was also the Super Bowl with Whitney. Whitney sung the national anthem.
Okay. Damn, man. That goddamn
Scott Norwood.
Oh, it was Scott Norwood?
Scott Norwood missed the field goal, pushed it, and they ended up losing the game 20-19. So Buffalo's like, damn it, we have the worst luck with kickers. When we need to have our best luck, we have our worst luck. But give the Chiefs credit. The Chiefs played unbelievable. For a second there, I said, damn, now the offense, you picked the day to have your best game, and now the defense is picking their worst day to have their worst game.
Worst game, yeah.
But they bowled their backs. They kept them out the end zone when they needed to. They forced a couple of punts. The defense special teams did a great job of being alert and not let them get in the fake. But when they needed to, and that's the mark what I say about any offense or defense. Can you get done what you need to get done when you absolutely have to have it? Okay, defense, you absolutely have to get a stop. You cannot let them get the ball in the end zone. Because remember, Ocho, on the situation earlier, on 3rd and goal from the 12-yard line, he hit Shakir in the corner of the end zone in front of Snead. I'm like, bro, the only thing you can't do is just don't give up a touchdown and we gonna make him kick a field goal. And I've been damn if Josh does a semi-roll outside the pocket and does and a half and semi-sidearms a pass and makes a great throw. Shakir makes a great catch, comes down with the ball. But when they needed to have it on that last drive, to force at worst case scenario, we're gonna tie this thing. You're tied up, and we got Mahomes with the ball in his hands with 3 timeouts. 2 timeouts, excuse me. I like our chances. The defense bowled their backs and kept them out of the end zone, make them settle for a field goal. They missed the field goal. They get a first down, and they run it. But you have to give Kansas City credit because this is the best Kansas City's offense has looked the entire season. At no point in time did this offense hum and flow along like it did tonight. And you picked the right time to have one of your better games. Now, you better have another one next week because the Ravens ain't nothing to play with.
Listen, you already know what that defense is going to do. They're going to blitz you. They're going to make you uncomfortable. They're going to have exotic looks. They're going to bluff. They're going to do all type of things to confuse you. Patrick Mahomes isn't going to be able to sit back there. Take your time. You're going to have to make your decision-making. Going to have to be fast. The ball going to have to come out quick. All the long, let me see, what do you call it? The play action stuff.
Play action, yeah.
I don't think it's gonna work like that unless you can establish a run. You know, it's very difficult to do on the damn Ravens. It's difficult to run. It's difficult to run. So we're gonna see what's happening. It's gonna be a good game. If I was to lean toward, if you're a gambling man in the chat, if you're a gambling man in the chat, I'm leaning towards the Ravens winning that game.
Yeah, absolutely. The Ravens will probably open up. Ravens will probably open up 4.5, 5 points favor. What's the line?
Yeah.
What DraftKings say the line's going to be? They're more than the field. I mean, you get 3 points. You get 3 points for home field. Yeah. I'm thinking 4.5, 5. 3.5. Okay.
3.5?
3.5.
And listen, I love Patrick Mahomes. I love Kelsey. I love that defense. I love the Darius Snead and now hell shit. I love Andy Reid. But that goddamn defense. Have you noticed I haven't even mentioned Lamar yet? I haven't mentioned Lamar and Zay Flowers and the offense and what they can do because the defense wins Super Bowls. What Lamar's gonna do, he gonna get his regardless.
Right.
He gonna get his regardless.
Right.
But the defense is what wins championships, and that has always been set in stone and will always come true. So I know what's gonna happen. So if you're a gambling man, put your money on the goddamn Ravens next week.
The Ravens, we know the Ravens possess the football. They run the football. That's not a good sign when you look at how well Buffalo ran the ball, and we know Baltimore is a better run offense than what Buffalo showed. So that's something Kansas City is going to have to shore up. They were one of the better run defenses. Not great, but they were pretty good against the run, although you wouldn't know that by the number of yardage that the Buffalo Bills put up running. So they got 72, 133, 173, 180, 182, 182 yards on less than 30, on 37, 38, 39 carries. Right. So that's pretty good ratio. And we know the Ravens get a lead on you. They can run the air out of the ball. But you see what happened with Kansas City. Josh Allen kept a lot of drives alive with his legs. Now you're talking about the most dynamic quarterback in all of football when it comes to his legs.
Right.
How you got to have a spy, and you can't play all that man coverage. I know Spags love to play man coverage, but
you cannot turn your back. Don't do that. Don't do
Lamar
that.
Jackson have 200 rush yards and 200 pass yards.
If you think you had issues and problems with Josh Allen,
yes,
when you went man, it's a whole different ball game. Not from a physical standpoint, but from an athletic and speed standpoint.
Yeah. He's not going to run over you like Josh
turn your
will.
back listen, Lamar Jackson hit his head off the goalpost from anywhere on the field. You play around now.
He absolutely can. He absolutely can. But it's going to be a great matchup. I think this is the matchup we needed to see. Look, we had three great quarterbacks all in the semifinals.
Yeah.
Now we got the two guys. We got the big guns.
Mm-hmm.
You got Lamar Jackson. You got Patrick Mahomes for a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Okay, Ravens, you said this is what you wanted. Lamar Jackson, you promised the Ravens fan when they drafted you what they gonna get out of Lamar Jackson. You said they're gonna get a bowl out of me.
Super Bowl.
That's what they're gonna get from me. Okay, boy, how prophetic would this be? How poetic would this be?
Live it out, huh? To say it and live it out. To say it and live it out.
Twice. It doesn't happen very often, Ocho.
Yeah.
32 teams passed on the guy.
Yeah.
Ravens moved back in the first round and says, okay, we'll take him.
Yeah.
He's the franchise tag. Yeah. 31 teams passed on him again. 31 teams passed on him. 31 teams passed on him again.
Yeah.
So he said, you know what? Damn it. I done made y'all, I'm gonna make all y'all pay again.
Yeah.
I done made you pay. Now, see, Ravens are about to get 2 MVPs. Now they're about to get a bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's going to be a daunting task for the Chiefs. I did not have the Chiefs based on what I had seen from them all season long offensively.
Season. Yeah, not this far.
Ain't no way I would have picked them to be where they are right now. No chance. No chance in hell.
And the funny thing about it is, I said it before. I think I might have been on Inside NFL. As special as Patrick Mahomes is, I said it myself. I don't see them getting too far in the playoffs because with the issues and struggles that they're having offensively, there's no way he can be that type of Superman to overcome that.
Right.
It's impossible. And long behold, he damn sure did.
Patrick Mahomes improves to 3-0 against Josh Allen and the Bills in the playoffs. And Mahomes is in his 6th conference championship in 6 seasons as a starter for the Chiefs. So 6 seasons as a starter,
that's
6
crazy.
AFC championship games. He also broke a tie with Tom Brady. He has the most playoff wins by a quarterback before turning the age of 30. He has 13. Tom Brady has 12. If I'm not mistaken, Patrick Mahomes is 28, right?
Nah, you're not 28 already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think 2018. He's 28. So there's a chance. You talk about by 30. He's not 30 yet. He got an opportunity to add to that next year.
Yeah.
It even add to it this year. He can put it way on out there. Since 2011, each AFC championship game has either included the Chiefs or the Patriots. So for 13 consecutive years, every AFC championship game has had at least the Chiefs or the Patriots in it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And just when you thought you got rid of Tom Brady, said, well, Tom Brady's taking his ass to the NFC and now retirement, now you got to deal with Pat Mahomes. The Patriots have made it 8 straight years, 2011 to 2018, and the Chiefs are currently on a 6-year run, 2018 to 2023.
It's amazing what a quarterback can do. Huh? It's amazing what a quarterback can do. And you understand why it's so important. That's so important. That's
why you pay those guys.
That's no matter what you need, and you build around it.
If you got that guy, you can't pay him enough.
Yeah.
You can't pay him. If you pay him $50 million, you pay him $60 million. Real okay, Patrick Mahomes makes $50 million, whatever he makes. You think that's enough?
No.
You think that's enough what they pay Lamar Jackson? You think that's enough money? You can't pay him enough. And we were talking about it last night, Ocho. The floor is $40 million. So let that sink in. If the floor is $40 million, where the hell the ceiling at for a guy like Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson?
That's going to always have you in contention year in and year out.
Yes.
That's going to always have you in contention year in and year out. You don't know how settling that is for a head coach, for the staff, for an organization. Come hell or high water, no matter what we bring in here, no matter what free agents we sign, no matter who we draft, we know all we're doing is making our team better because we're going to be in contention because of one special person that we do have at the helm.
But see, that's why you get to say, you can say, oh, the Chiefs way. It's
Right.
Patrick Mahomes' way. The same
Right.
way the Patriot way was Tom Brady.
Brady,
Because
yeah.
you see when Tom Brady went away,
Right.
that's the same way. The stadium
Mhm.
didn't move. The coaches didn't change.
Mhm.
The guys was the defense is still very good. The
Very
defense
good.
is still very good. That's still a top 10, top 11 defense.
Yeah.
The only difference, that quarterback that everybody on the team believes
Mhm.
in.
Yeah.
That's the difference. And that's the same thing what Patrick Mahomes gives the Kansas City Chiefs. They
Mhm.
know we got him and you don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ocho, we got 70,000 people in the chat. 70,000. Do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button. We know all 70,000, and we really appreciate you tuning in. So I don't want
love
to
you.
seem like I'm ungrateful, but hit that subscribe button. Do us a favor. Because
I
Ocho, we
love
try to
you.
do something special. Because we're what, 3 weeks away? We're 3 weeks away. 3 weeks
Yeah.
from tonight.
Hey,
is
we
the
gonna
Super
hit that
Bowl.
million.
We try to
We
hit a
gonna hit
million.
that million.
We try to hit a million.
Listen, your 70,000 people in the chat. Tell your friends, tell your uncles, tell your family members, tell your homeboys, tell your bosses at work, tell your colleagues. I've never had alcohol before, but I'm at 56. I think it's about that time. So, Unc has his cognac, right?
Yep.
Le Portier. So I've never had alcohol, but if we hit 1 million subscribers, the day we hit 1 million and go live, I'm going to have my first sip of cognac. Le Portier.
Le Portier.
What's it called? Oh, it's cognac? Well, why is it spelled Cognac though? Oh, the G silent?
Yeah.
Why you got me saying it wrong all this time, man?
I just let you rock with it. They know you know. They know they it's you Ocho.
Hold on. How you say it? Say it again.
Huh? Cognac. Cognac.
Okay, you said cognac, but it's spelled Cogna. Why not a Y? Because you're saying yak. Cognac. So it should be Conyac.
You right, Ocho. You right. You gonna have a drink. Don't worry about it. Everybody, Ocho. We know everybody knows that things move a little slower for you than the normal people. So
No, I mean, listen, I'm not an expert when it comes
nah.
to talking about alcohol. But listen, I won
We
the
from the
spelling
South,
bee.
Ocho. We
Listen,
bless his heart.
I won the
Ocho mean
spelling bee
well.
in '87. I won the spelling bee in '87. So
Yeah.
if
Clearly
if I see
cognac
how it's
wasn't on it.
spelled, cognac.
No,
Where you get cognac from?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Clearly, you didn't have to spell cognac. So you good.
But no, not in '87. I didn't.
Nah, it's good.
I had to spell cat, hat, art, fan, can.
Bro, that's kindergarten. Yeah, see, I know you didn't win no spelling bee with them spelling bees. You spelled them little easy ass words that you got.
Hey,
But Kansas City moves on.
Yeah.
On the road, upset win. I guess you can call it upset because Buffalo were favored.
Yeah.
But Kansas City goes on the road, wins 27-24, and they move on to face Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens in the AFC Championship game next Sunday with a chance to go to Las Vegas and face the winner of the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. And the Lions earned the right to go to San Francisco by beating the Bucs 31-23. The Lions, once winless for an entire season in 2008, were victorious in advancing to the NFC Championship game for the first time since 1991.
That's crazy.
Jared Goff threw 2 touchdowns in a playoff game for the first time in his career, and the Lions ended up with 391 yards of total offense against Tampa after posting 334 yards in their wild card game against the Rams. Goff went 11 of 12 for 131 yards and a touchdown in the fourth quarter. Ocho, this was a very good game.
Really good game.
I thought the Bucs was going to drive the ball, and Baker, look, he turned the ball over twice, but that last one was really costly because that was a bad throw.
The last one was costly. The first one wasn't his fault. It should have been caught. Obviously, it was tipped up and it got picked off.
Yeah.
But the Bucs look good defensively. They tried to do as much as they could to keep themselves in the game. Offensively, They offensively, Baker looked really well. Obviously, there are a few decisions, a few throws that could have been better.
Yes.
That could have actually put the game out of reach, but he missed them.
Mm-hmm.
He missed them.
Yeah.
And listen, again, I've said it over and over again. When it comes to a game like this, it's all about decision making, and it's all about making the plays in the moments when it matters most.
Yes.
And he fell short.
Yep. And that's what, sometimes it just come down. You look at the stat line, he played great. But that last throw, I'm sure he would love to have back because he forced the throw that he didn't need. That wasn't a fourth down throw. Lived to see another day. Give yourself another chance. That's what you got to do. And unfortunately, Guy Barnes made a great play, undercut the route on
that was
go ahead.
I forgot. What's the tight end name?
Cade Otton.
Cotton? Oh, yeah. I was Otten. Otten. Okay. Oh, man. Hey, listen. Even though they did lose, I think Baker is the answer for the Bucs.
Yeah, he played himself into a nice contract.
Yeah, he's the future. And you said he will be seeing 40, 42 a year.
Yeah, for
based
sure.
on if Daniel Jones got 40, then Baker deserved 42, 43 a year. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Mike Evans had a monster day. He had 8 for a $147 on a touchdown. Yeah. Cade Otton, I liked him since
he had 5. He had 5 for 65.
Yep.
In the TD.
Yeah. So the Bucs played well. Did Devin White get hurt?
No.
I think he did because he left the game because I saw him standing on the sideline and Britt had came in and subbed. So I'm assuming that he was hurt.
I thought KJ Britt was starting though.
Over Devin White?
Yeah, KJ Britt been starting for a minute.
Damn.
You ain't know that? Hey, boy, I see. Listen.
I ain't
nobody could thump like that.
Oh yeah, he's sudden.
Listen, he coming up. He filling the A gap. He's scraping. I don't know how well you know about Kendra Bell. You know,
yeah.
I'm talking about thumpers. You have linebackers and then you got thumpers.
Oh yeah.
Brandon Spikes. You know how when the guard pulling sometime, there are a few linebackers that fold the guard. I'm talking about fold them.
Yes.
Man, he pulling up like that, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jolly.
Yeah. I like him. I like him and Levante David. Levante David is a do-it-all.
Yeah.
Levante David reminds me a little bit of D. Brooks. Yeah. I don't know if you got a chance to play against Brooks, but I played the number game against Brooks, and Brooks could do it all. He could stop the run. He could drop in pass coverage, take the tight ends up the seam, carry the backs out of the backfield. And Levante David reminds me a lot of a DB.
Right.
And so, but give the Lions credit. When they had to have plays,
they made
Gibbs was sensational. Jared Goff, in that fourth quarter, made every throw that he needed to make. St. Brown, Laporta, guys stepped up, made plays when they absolutely had to have it. They earned the right to go to Kansas City, go to San Fran this week and see what they got. That stadium was, I don't know what they call Detroit Stadium, but it was rocking.
It's not. Is it Ford Field? No,
that's what they call Ford Field. Okay, Ford Field. Yeah. It was rocking. It was rocking, Ocho.
Hey, the Lions defense. Hey, Brian Branch.
Yeah,
Brian Branch. I know you're gonna see this, little homie. I salute you, little homie. I salute you, man. As a rookie, boy, you balling, boy.
Yeah,
boy, you balling. You're all over the place, man. You all over the place. I salute you, boy. You part of the reason that defense is playing the way they are. Aiden Hutchinson, boy, you the real deal too. Boy, you the real deal.
They got guys get after you.
Yeah. Motors.
Congratulations, Detroit.
Let me grab a water real quick. I'm dehydrated.
After 33 years of wait.
32.
Detroit Lions, you made it to an NFC Championship game. Damn. Only the Cowboys. I think only the Cowboys and the Commanders have not made an NFC Championship game since the Cowboys last won a Super Bowl. Everybody else in the NFC.
Don't do that. I'm
just saying. I mean, if it's a lie, that's what the stats say. I'm just doing if lies. If it's a lie, lies told it. You know who Elias is, right?
I don't think that's true. The Cowboys been there.
Been where? Cowboys hadn't won 2 playoff games in the same season. When the last time the Cowboys won 2 playoff games? Last time they won the Super Bowl?
In 95?
Y'all still them boys? Now, you know it's bad. You got family members taking to the airwaves, You know it's bad, Ocho. Family
Yeah.
members going to the Ocho, going to the. Hey, and you see, Michael issued a statement.
What'd he say?
The comments made by his brothers are his and his alone.
Oh, and don't represent me? Okay. Okay.
That's how they got to do it. That pressure.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do that. I mean, listen, family members have to be careful, especially during times like this. You know, it's money time right now. It's money time right now. You don't want any type of issues with management, with your franchise, with your owner, and saying, well, you know what, maybe we don't want to pay you. Maybe we can't rely on you because you have this going on over here, when it really has nothing to do with you, because what they say has nothing to do with how you feel about your team and your organization. But I'm sure they could use stuff like that against you. You know how the business is.
I would hear not one radio station, not one stream ever better be in Dallas be talking about we them boys. Y'all not them boys, because y'all don't make no noise. So I don't want to hear a radio station. I don't want to hear a stream, and I bet not hear a car. If I ever come to Dallas, I bet not hear nobody talking about we them boys, because y'all not them boys, and y'all don't make no noise.
Hey, but that's their saying though. I mean,
they lied.
Don't do that. Don't do that to them, man.
No, y'all not them boys. Y'all granddads were them boys. The dad and the son ain't them boys. The granddad them boys. So the granddaddy, they better be my age. Anybody my age or older, y'all can say we them boys. But if you 30 years, if you 28 or younger, you better not say nothing about them or boys. As a matter of fact, if you 28 years or younger, I better not hear you say foot or ball.
They can't say football?
I better not hear you say, if you 28, if you born January 30th, 1996, moving forward, I better not hear you say foot or ball.
Damn. I mean, that's kind of rough.
Yeah, that's what you should. Until you win at least 2 playoff games in the same season, I don't want to hear you say foot or ball, and don't say them or boys. Because y'all not either.
Because they not making no noise.
They don't make no noise. That when they make noise, they be crying, talking all that trash. With that shit. What the Broncos? Don't worry about the Broncos. Ain't nobody say the Broncos ain't say we them boys. The Bengals don't say we them boys. Y'all say y'all them boys, and y'all don't make no noise. So moving forward, if you 28 years or younger, I better not hear you say foot or ball.
That's rough. They gonna be in your head after this one now.
But then I tell you what, they ain't gonna be. They ain't gonna be in Vegas. I bet they won't be in Vegas. That's what they want gonna be. That's one thing. I tell you where. Y'all want to know where y'all want to go, and y'all won't see no Cowboy fans? Where the Super Bowl at next year? New Orleans. I bet they won't be there. That's now, like if I don't want to avoid Cowboy fans, all I got to do is show up to the location where the Super Bowl be in hell. I ain't got to worry about it.
Now, you don't know. You're not Cleo. You're not able to tell the future. Now, you never know. They might make it next year.
Boy, they call me Snake Eye Willie. If I tell you, Ocho, what did I tell you? If I tell you grass will turn to cheese, you tell what? You quit Nightcap, quit inside the NFL, start hustling crackers. That's what you do. If I tell you grass will turn to cheese, quit everything you're doing and start hustling crackers, you'll be a wealthy man.
Okay, so you already got the 2024 season. You just already eliminating the Cowboys for the next season.
I ain't eliminate the Cowboys. The Cowboys eliminate the Cowboys. That's
but
what
you ain't even give him a chance. You ain't even give him a chance yet.
I already see, Ocho, this is what make it hurt so bad. You see, you told him this year was different. You told him Dak was doing his thing. You told him CD was that boy. You told him Micah and that defense was like that. So you build up the anticipation.
Right.
You built this thing up, the crescendo.
But they was playing just like that. They were standing on business. Everything I said, they were doing exactly that.
And got the brakes beat off them. Man, see, do you know what the term beat the brakes? They used to have old disc brakes, and they would get rusty, and you'd have to beat them off the car. The term beat the brakes off, that is a literal interpretation of what you had to do. And that's what happened. They beat the horseshoes off them Cowboys.
They had a bad game.
No, don't worry about that. I don't know what, but you know how that is in the playoffs. That's football.
Yeah.
Now, they ain't the NBA. Ain't no best 4 out of 7. See, I'm old enough to remember when NBA had games, the best 2 out of 3. And then they had the best 3 out of 5. The only time you got 4 out of 7 was the conference finals and the NBA finals. So in the NFL, you get one chance to prove you superior that day. Right. So I'm telling you, if you're 28 years or younger, and if you're a Dallas, Texas, or if you're a Cowboy fan, I better not hear you say foot or ball. Say oblong-shaped object. Say oblong-shaped object. Say pigskin. Say anything, but you better not say football.
Listen, they gonna make you eat them words next year.
That make me eat nothing. I ain't ate them in 28 years. I'm starving. Good thing I ain't waiting on them to eat. Just about, okay, when the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, you can eat, Shannon. Man, I'd be emaciated.
All right, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. It's stuff like this that give players and teams motivation to prove people wrong. You never know.
But they ain't proved nobody wrong in 28 years, but all of a sudden they mad.
Listen, I'm here.
Why ain't take it out on Green Bay? Why ain't they get mad at Green Bay? Why ain't they get mad at San Francisco?
They had a bad game.
Why ain't they gonna say, okay, San Francisco last year, San Francisco 2 years ago, the Rams. Okay, now this year, the Green Bay. And then before that, Green Bay.
They had a bad game.
Okay, well, damn, how many bad games? That's all you need, one. When they gonna have a good game in the playoffs?
You know what? They need to have the good games that they have during the regular season in the postseason.
If they can do that, guess what? That's that pressure.
Guess who puts the pressure on them?
I don't know who put it on them.
Who running the show over there?
I don't know who put it on him. Nah, he ain't out there. No. Jerry wasn't second team All-Pro. Jerry didn't lead the league in catches. Jerry wasn't no All-Pro offensive lineman. No, don't do that. Now you want to put it on Jerry.
I ain't gonna. I'm just giving you one of the reasons, because everything you just named.
Now you earth, wind, and fire. How many reasons you got? You gonna find a reason? I just want to know, Ocho. I just want to know what's really going on. I gotta keep telling me. Everybody talk about. Oh, I don't hear from you. I don't hear from you until the Cowboys lose. Well, I mean, what you want me to call for? I don't call during the regular season. What I call in the regular season? Ain't nothing going on.
Right.
I'm like the tax man. You know the tax man, he don't audit you the first chance you owe him some money. He let that thing build up.
Right.
He let it build up. Because he see your account like, oh, I let this thing go another month. That interest going to be more than what you got in your account. Then I'm going to come and swoop down.
Everything. Gone.
Bam. That's how I am.
We're going to be all right.
You ain't all right. You ain't all right.
All right. You know what? All right, next week.
Next week what? The Cowboys ain't gonna play no next week.
I ain't talking about the Cowboys. I'm talking about Detroit. I'm
trying to get Cowboys. Tell you what, call some of your contacts after they want to come on the live on Thursday night. They ain't got ish to do. They ain't preparing for no game.
Who you want? They'll come on for me. The way you talking about it, they ain't gonna come on for you. They'll come on for me. Who you want?
I don't care who they come on for. They ain't got nothing to do. You're not busy. Your week is clear.
Tell me who you want.
I mean, I can't get no I probably ain't gonna be able to get a 49er or a Lion or a Raven or a Chief. Those guys, I gotta wait till the very, very last minute. I know y'all booked. I know y'all free. Y'all free. Ain't got nothing to do. Pencil in. February the 8th, Thursday. Cowboys, come on the show. Nightcap.
Who you want? Tell me who you want. I'm asking.
Whoever you want to come.
All right, I got you. Because all of them will be there now.
I know they're gonna be there. Ain't that something? How you having a party? There's a party going on, and ain't not one Cowboy gonna be at the game. How that look? All them stats. All those. Ooh, that the man. Ooh, CD had 1,000 catches. Oh, Tony Pollard, that defense. Oh, we got a great. Right there with me watching the game. Watching the game.
Being a little too hard on them boys, man.
The Cowboy fans hard on them. I ain't hard on them. Cowboy fans hard on them.
I told you
they done got their hopes up. The Cowboy, I'm gonna start calling the Cowboys deadbeat dads. Cause you know how the deadbeat dad, they promise the kid, I'm gonna come get you and I'm gonna take you to the store. I'm gonna take you to the fair. I'm gonna take you somewhere. And he don't show up, That's the
Yeah.
Cowboys do that. Them old deadbeat dads promise us every year we go into the Super Bowl, and every year they don't show their funky ass up. I'm tired of them.
Deadbeat
So I would
dad?
change their name to Deadbeat.
That's rough there.
That's what it is.
That's rough.
Promise every year they've been promising. Y'all know that, chat. They've been promising us that we going to the Super Bowl, and I get my hopes up every year, and every year they don't show up.
Deadbeat dad though?
Yeah, promises. Promise they gonna come take us. Oh, I'm gonna come get you to take you to get your daddy coming to take you to get ice cream tomorrow. Okay, your daddy gonna come buy you a pair of shoes. And guess what happened? Them low down, no good. Oh,
sap sucker.
Yeah. So now from here on out. Now, so I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I think that's enough for the Cowboys for today. What y'all think? You all like the new name for the Cowboys? Cause they, you know what? They promise us stuff and they ain't gonna deliver now.
Deadbeat dads.
Yeah. Yeah. There might be some moms in there too, but I mean, I guess you can't say a deadbeat, but you know.
That's rough. Well, who you got? Who you got next week, man? Who you got next week?
Cowboys.
Nah.
Oh, the Cowboys. Ah, damn.
Lions 49ers. Who you like? Who you like? Lions 49ers.
Yeah. Come on, no Cowboys. They done stuck up the room. I got to spray. I got to spray. Them jokers done stuck up my office. Had me.
Oh, come on, man.
You got all the. You got all the. I'm sorry. Damn. That's it. That shit got all it in my throat. Man, the fucking Cowboy got me here choking on Lysol. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Man, them Cowboys got me hold on. Show them your background when you call me. Walt Dog 25, Cowboys live rent-free in Unc's head. I tell you, well, they need I guess what? They ain't living rent-free in the Super Bowl. Why they not in Vegas?
Oh, man.
You mad, Walt? You mad at me, Walt? I know you mad. Because all them other teams that you thought you was better than, guess what they still doing? Don't get mad, Walt. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, Walt. I'm sorry, Walt.
Walt, I'm with you, Walt. Y'all gonna be there next year, baby. Y'all gonna be there next year, Walt. Listen, New Orleans.
They're gonna be where?
Man, playing against the Bengals.
Oh my goodness.
Super Bowl what? 57 or 58? Super Bowl 58. Bengals. Bengals. Cowboys.
The Bengals and the Cowboys in Super Bowl 50 never. So what number is that? What's the Roman numeral for 50 never?
You'll see. You'll see. Oh, listen, don't count out no healthy Joe Burrow, boy. You already know what time it is. We in contention every year. Don't do that. That's what you're not gonna do. You don't do that.
The man only been healthy 1 year, Ocho.
And where we been at the years he been healthy?
Okay, well, so I'm gonna take the odds.
Super Bowl AFC Championship. Super Bowl AFC Championship. Don't do that.
I'm taking. So he been in the league 5 years. He been healthy 2.
Super Bowl AFC Championship. Somewhere we hadn't been since 1988. You want me to keep going? And guess where we're gonna be at next year? AFC Championship.
Oh my goodness.
Guess who win the division next year? Bengals.
Oh, they're gonna be so where they go? So where Lamar is? So Lamar, they trading Lamar?
Nah, Lamar was there. Lamar was there.
Oh, yeah, ain't there. Exactly.
What Lamar was there the year we went to the Super Bowl too.
He got hurt. He was
there the year we won the AFC Championship.
When he got hurt.
You heard me?
What?
He was there. He was there when we was there. We lost an AFC Championship game.
He got hurt.
He
was in first place before he got hurt.
That's 2 different years.
A healthy Lamar Jackson don't lose to the Bengals.
Shit. Yeah,
now,
you won't bet none.
I bet all that.
We can bet now. Bet. Make it light on yourself before the season get here next year.
I got Lamar.
All right. Hey, keep that same energy.
I always
Keep that same energy. We'll see.
Because I run on. I'm an EV. I stay plugged up. I stay plugged up. I'm already charged up.
As soon as it's cold, the charging station don't work.
No, it don't.
As soon as it's cold, the charging station don't work. We'll see.
That EV fire right up.
All right.
All right,
we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Who they? All
Man,
day.
Gary Peters said the last time the Dallas Cowboys won 2 playoff games, TSA didn't exist, and family could walk on the plane together. That's exactly right. You know, back in the day when the Cowboys were winning Super Bowls, it wasn't man. You just walk right on the line. You just walk right on down there. You can walk and wait for your family to get off the plane, and you can be looking out the window for them. Then that's their plane right there. You looking at the window like that right there, Ocho. That's the plane. That's the one they coming in on. Yeah.
I ain't know that.
I know.
Hey, what year? Remember you used to be able to smoke in restaurants, smoke on the plane, smoke.
Yeah,
I mean, smoke everywhere.
You just could smoke on the plane. Cowboy last won the Super Bowl. Now you couldn't smoke on the planes there. They cut that out.
Okay. That's like the 80s, huh? The 80s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They need to bring that back.
What, the Cowboys to the Super Bowl? No, you got to earn your way. You just can't put somebody in the Super Bowl.
I was trying to say just being able to smoke in establishments like before.
Nah, hell no.
Hey, did you saw the Clipper Stadium? The Clipper Stadium have a section. They're building a section where you can smoke cigars and you can smoke paraphernalia as well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the other word because I don't smoke that stuff. But yeah, I think that's dope. Now that will be dope. Now then I will go and enjoy basketball games because I can do something that I enjoy while I'm trying to understand what the hell I'm watching.
But Ocho, you're not gonna be able to sit down and watch it smoking a cigar. So you at a place, the game going on, you in the bar smoking a cigar. So what are you doing?
That's what you're supposed to do, right?
No. The objective is to watch the game. Yeah, well, if you want to stay home, if you want to smoke a cigar, hell, you might as well stay home. Who the hell gonna pay to go to a game to smoke a cigar, spend that kind of money? Hell, I stay home and smoke a cigar.
I mean, it probably ain't gonna be that much. I mean, based on we got to wait till the Clipper Stadium is finished so we can see what the price point is gonna be.
Well, I mean, obviously it's not gonna be the Lakers, but I'm sure it's gonna cost decent money.
You think so?
Yeah, hell yeah. It's an NBA. It's a professional sporting event. What the hell you think? Professional sporting events? You think they cheap?
I mean, I don't know. I don't go to basketball games. Anytime I do go, I go to one a year. You know, I get the tickets from somebody, so I don't really pay. So I don't know what the money look like that you got to fork over to go to them.
Well, you got to fork over some money.
I just think it would be dope. I just saw the clip of, oh my God, somebody say, they're also integrating a place, a smoking area. I'm like, oh shit! Now that I can get into.
I can get into that. No,
yeah,
I can't get
boy.
into that.
Have me a cigar and watch basketball.
No, yeah. I don't want to do the smoking, Ocho.
You don't smoke. You don't smoke nothing at all.
Not in public. I mean what? Ocho? I ain't bothering nobody, man. I ain't bothering nobody. I'm just minding my business, Ocho.
Hell no.
Nah, but I got good friends. Look, my boy, being playmaker, Emmett and I came out the same year. Yeah. Emmett and I used to roll together. Yeah. Before he got married, Emmett was my dog. But I still get on them Cowboys hating.
Right. I got you.
Ocho, check this out. I don't know if you saw this.
Yes, sir.
There's a video going viral demonstrating
how many animals humans eat every year.
Per year.
I saw that on Twitter.
Man, did you see that?
I saw that.
I'm trying to figure out something.
They got the graphic of each animal.
Yeah.
Numbers, how many we eat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at something. Come on now. I mean, people eating guinea pigs. 70 million guinea pigs. Who the hell eats guinea pigs?
You know what? For one, where are they getting the study from? Where are they getting the study from for these to be accurate numbers. I think this is made up. I think it's made up because some of the stuff on here, who's eating horse? Who the hell is eating cat? Who's eating dog?
You eat cat. There are a lot of y'all young boys eating cat. That's what they're talking about.
That's a different kind of cat. You don't actually eat it.
I've been saying, y'all young boys
eat it. There's an art to that. That's different. Who's eating?
I thought they were talking about that. My bad.
Hold on, let me see. Now, there's some things on here that make sense.
How many animals humans
500 million. I can see that. Turkey,
Yeah.
600. See, I get that. Salmon, I get that. Tuna, I get it. Who the hell eating rabbit, man?
Man, rabbit.
Who eating rabbit?
Man, you ain't never had no ratatouille?
Okay, you know what? Come on, don't do that, man.
What about House and Pepper?
Who eating? Don't nobody eat no goddamn rabbit.
Yeah, they do. Man, you ain't never had no rabbit?
Okay, come on, man.
Man, you tell us, let your boy see that. Let your boy see that rabbit. Yeah, Ocho. Yeah. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff on here. I mean, I get a hog, 1.5 billion hogs. I get oysters.
Yeah.
Man, but hold up. More people eat goose and duck than eat hog. I don't know about that. Shrimp, I get shrimp. Sardines.
Sardines. Chicken being at 75 billion makes sense. Shrimp
Yes,
being at 3 billion, that makes sense.
But pork should be right behind chicken. Pork and beef should be right behind chicken.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think some of this is
Man, I ain't eating sardines since I was a damn kid.
This is Buffalo, 100,000 people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you know,
buffalo.
No, they got restaurants that you could actually eat buffalo. So, but people do eat a lot of buffalo.
Buffalo, like bison, like buffalo.
Yes,
really?
Bison. Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
So we just out here just trying shit. We just trying stuff.
Tilapia, that cheap ass fish.
Yeah.
And this farm, most of the tilapia now is all farm. So, nah. Sea urchin. Who the hell eats sea urchin?
I mean, what type of sea urchin? There are different types of sea urchins.
All of them. I mean,
they call them delicacies at 5-star restaurants. That's
they call
those the type of places you like to go.
No, turtle. 50,000 turtle. That's all.
What you mean? That's all? You eat turtle?
No. I have eaten turtle. I don't eat it now.
Golly, man. You don't listen. You taste everything but what I tell you to taste.
Yeah, sure. That's right. Sure, that's right. And it better be on the plate. They want me to try and put it on the plate.
Hey, well, listen, she can put it on the plate for you if that's what you want. If you need it put on the plate for you to feel better about eating it, let me know. I'm sure I can request her, sweetie, put it on the plate for him. Maybe that'll make him feel better about it.
Yeah, it make me feel a lot better.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you need to role play and pretend you at a restaurant and you want to put it on the plate, I'm sure she will do that for you. All you got to do is ask. Ask and you shall receive. Boy, you Unc.
Man, who eating dog? Man, they eating dog like that, Poe. Come on, man.
No, ain't nobody eating no dog. And if stuff like this happen, it's not happening here in the States. It's not happening here in the States.
Octopus. Okay, I get it. Calamari.
That's
okay,
a
but
great
yeah,
appetizer.
but come on, man.
Great appetizer.
But people eat more shrimp than they eat more shrimp than. And the sardines. What are you eating sardines like that at?
I mean, sometimes you can't afford when you can't afford shrimp. You got to get sardines. When you can't afford tilapia, you got to get sardines.
But you get sardines. I mean, people. I have never been to a fish market or seen somebody say, "Okay, give me 2 pounds of sardines."
Well, if you can afford the fish at the fish market, you wouldn't be there for sardines in the first place.
I get sardines. I mean, I eating sardines. I would eat sardines out the can. They give sardines to seals and whales and stuff at the zoo and the aquarium. People ain't eating sardines like that. Hey, chat, y'all eating sardines like that?
Sardines is a delicacy.
They ain't no damn delicacy now. People eat them, but they ain't no delicacy. I don't know who told that lie.
For some of us, it's a delicacy. For some of us.
I know they funky.
But for some of us, due to circumstance, because even myself, I used to survive on sardines.
I've eaten sardines, Ocho. I've eaten sardines, Vienna sausage,
What you know
Spam,
about what you
potted,
know about Vienna sausages?
man, look, man, who?
Man, come
Man,
on now.
I get me a can of Vienna sausages, and we
Yeah.
used to call honey buns truck driver steak, because you know the truck
Right.
driver, they be killing them honey buns.
Yeah.
So I get me some Vienna sausage, a truck driver steak, and a Coke.
Right. You good. You set. Okay.
Boy, it work. I put
You know
that
what
work
you
in.
ta-
Yeah,
you know
all
what
this
you're
stuff,
talking
Ocho. I don't know about this, Ocho. I mean, look. I mean, the cow, the lamb, the shark, the lobster, turkey, salmon, tuna.
Yeah.
But you're right. I mean, hog. I mean, pork. I think people eat more pork than 1.5 billion. That's just me.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Because I love me a good old mess of pigtails. You don't like no pigtails?
Yeah, like pigtail, pig feet, pigtails, pig ear, pig
Yeah,
tongue.
yeah. See, now we talking.
I eat a little bit of everything now.
I know you
that.
do. I know
Huh?
you do. Yeah, I heard it.
Stay with me now.
They gotta know about you. Mhm. I know you used to work at this. I know you work at the post office. You in the back,
Hmm?
licking
Listen,
stamps.
I'm the one invented licking the stamp.
I know you worked at the post office.
Yeah. Stay with me.
30 years of great service.
Listen. I close the letter faster than anything.
Wow, damn. Hey, they tried to get the machine to replace you. They can replace Ocho. They say, oh no, Ocho gotta stay. I heard about you from back in the day.
Yeah. That's the old me. That's the old me. But you know, I'm a new me. It's a new me. I'm new. You know, once you cross 50, everything change. You change.
Thank you.
You change for the better.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Wait, whoa. You never been on the other side to even change. You've been the same way all your life.
Nah,
I'm telling you to live. You alive, but you ain't living. There's a difference.
Ocho, can we work up to that? Can we work up to that? You trying to jump?
You had time. You had time to work up to that when you was at Savannah State. When you was in NFL, you had time to have fun and enjoy yourself and be on the other side. You know, be the bad boy. Be the one.
You and I have been talking about going to these nice 5-star restaurants. Say if you start out, I'm saying if we start out with a 5-star restaurant, where do we go from there? If you do this from the rip, if you do this from the dough, why go from there?
Well, you stay there. You continue to tread water at that same level. That's the way it works.
No,
I'm here to help you, man.
No, you ain't helping me. Ocho, did you see this? They got a Shannon Sharpe bingo card.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah. I saw a little bit of it. What you got on your bingo card?
They got things that they've heard me say over the course of the years. They got like bull jive, limp into the season, limp out of the season, childhood story, historical analogies, relationship analogy, animal reference. My grandfather said, let me ask you a question. Foretold of this, I predicted this.
Right.
Did you know, or do you know? Laughs. But here's the thing. It's going to be very interesting to see. Let that sink in.
Yeah.
Man, y'all, you know what? Y'all put Ocho, what's going to be on your bingo card?
All right,
Stay with me.
That's easy. Hold on. My bingo card, number 1, child, please.
Child, please. Okay.
Stay with me now.
Stay with me.
I love you guys.
Yeah.
Damn, my bad. I gotta stop.
Yeah,
cursing.
you got. Yeah.
Trying to set Unc up with a random woman.
Yeah.
I'm the greatest route runner of all time.
Yeah.
You preaching tonight now.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites. You preaching tonight.
Let me get my notepad. I will write this one down.
Let me write this down. Oh, this is a good one. Rail.
Yep. Rail.
Defending the Cowboys. Hell, defending any team, defending any player.
Yeah.
That's a problem of mine. I'm gonna work on that. Showing off my soccer jersey. Hold on, let me show off my jersey anyway, since I've just mentioned it. One of the greatest of all time. You know who that is?
That Maradona? Who that?
Yeah, you can't see. Let me move the mic. Let me move the mic so you can see.
Yeah. Argentina.
Oh,
the Holy Rabbit before your time. The handball in 1986. The Holy Roll.
Oh yeah,
the handball.
Okay. Yeah, okay. You know some. Let me see what else on my bingo card. I have a question I lie for you before I lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
Man, don't do that. Saying don't do that. What was the other one? Oh, kiss the baby.
Yeah.
That's throwback. That's back from Hard Knocks. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it.
But I like the bingo card. So whoever put this out there, man, I appreciate that. Y'all expectations. When I was in Denver or when I was in Baltimore, screens, expectations, scoop and score, pick sixes.
Yeah.
You either coaching it or you allowing it.
Oh, you forgot your other saying.
What that?
What you accepting the loss?
Yeah. Oh, they got it. Oh, hold on.
Was in there?
Never accept anything in a win you wouldn't in a loss.
When accepting the loss, yeah. You got to have that one.
Fans questions. Simply Striving 26 says, newly engaged. Y'all are my sources of learning sports. Help me impress and aggravate my fiance. Have me out here acting like a commentator every game. Love y'all. Wish you luck in 2025. Wish us luck on our 2025 wedding. Simply Striving, bro, you don't need no luck. Hey, y'all guys been together. Y'all a perfect match. Congratulations. And hopefully the marriage will be bliss.
Yes.
Be blissful.
Yes.
And it's everything that you guys hope, knowing that you're going to work. You're going to a couple of rough patches. But do you know what? You guys are built for this for the long haul. I wish you nothing but love, peace, and happiness.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Make sure you role play. Get some costumes from Fredericks or Hollywood. Get you some handcuffs. Get you a blindfold. Get you some whipped cream. You hear me? Huh? Hey.
You hear me? Boy, you know your boy. Hey.
Get you some whipped cream now.
Hey, you know your boy. Your boy cup up. Back in the day, I cup up. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Used to cup up.
Hey, your boy. Oh, man, please, Ocho. Man, you know, that when I was young, Ocho, I was young then. I put him in the back of the patrol car. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? I put him back in the patrol car. I can't do nothing now.
Hey, you used to act like you was arresting him?
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah. Boy, you shot at.
I sentenced her to an 4 minute sentence. You know, I give her 4 minutes. You got 4 minutes to serve.
Yeah. I like that. I got to write that one down.
Adrian 84 said, I'm with a Cowboy fan. He just proposed. I've been learning the game through y'all. Thanks for helping me irk him with hot takes. Wish our marriage luck next year, 2025. Well, we wish, another one getting married in 2025. Adrian, congratulations on your I'm just preparing you, but you probably already know this. Most Sundays are going to be very, very pleasurable, enjoyable. Yep. But just know, come playoff time, things might get broken, things get thrown. God, man, I'm so sorry. Man, I don't know what I'm going to do with these cats. Man, I'm going to get me a new team. Just know you're going to have to experience that for a long, long time, Adrian. So wish you best of luck. And congratulations on the wedding.
Matter of fact, I gotta make sure when you get married, and everybody in the chat that's in a relationship, ask your lady, ask your woman, you want to be happy or you want to be right? Which one? You want to be happy or you want to be right? There's an old tale saying you can't get both. So
you got to pick and choose.
Hey, come on now, talk to me now.
You got to pick and choose.
Talk to him now.
You got to pick and choose now.
It's Sunday. I'm not going to
keep the peace.
I'm not going to.
Sometimes, Ocho, you just keep the peace.
Huh?
They be dead ass, and you're like, you know what, you right.
Just let it go.
And when they come back around, why don't you say something? Hey, no. Derek Stokely said Ravens became a franchise and won 2 championships since them boys. They did. Ravens became a franchise in '96, and done been to several AFC championship games because I think they lost twice to the Patriots.
Yeah,
no, they lost once or twice to the Patriots. Julian Ingram said the last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, you could fill your car for $10. Fill it up. Give me $10. $10 on 0.5. You could back then you could go in the store, leave the nozzle in your car.
Right.
Leave the door open, keys in there, ain't nobody touch it.
Can't do that no more now.
Hell nah. Hell, you can't even leave the car. You can't have your car on while you pumping the gas. Mofo jump in there.
It take off with it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey, that's funny.
Ash, the anonymous Cowboy fan, asked, do y'all have PG-rated pictures that you would sure hate for the internet to get a hold of? Oh, man. Yeah, I got pictures that if somebody would possibly lose their job if it were to ever make the internet. The anonymous Cowboy fan named Ash.
Ash, a Cowboy fan for real?
Ash, you a Cowboy fan? You listen. You talk about Cowboys, Spurs, Cowboys first, then the Spurs, TCU. That's it.
Oh, so she from Texas then, obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Understandable.
Well, the picture is, let's just say I lost the wager to Ash, and as part of my punishment, I had to wear an Amari Cooper jersey.
Man, where that's at? Post that.
And I ain't gonna post that.
Post that. So you really one of them boys?
No, I lost the bet.
You know, once you put that jersey on, man, guilty by association.
No.
Guilty by association. Even though Amari Cooper is not there anymore, you are guilty by association. So technically, you are one of them boys.
No. 007 Lon said, hey, you wasn't lying about getting payback. Third quarter, Phoenix take cheap shot at the back of Unc knees. Very next play, Unc decleat the boy tomorrow. Yeah, I told you I got his ass back. Y'all thought I was playing?
He went that you can find that footage?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
How you found it? On VHS?
It's on the internet.
Okay. You know,
I got him. Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all thought I'd be playing when I said I would go get their ass back. No. You're not finna cheap shot me.
Hey, somebody send me that clip, man. Somebody send me that clip.
No.
Send me that clip to my Twitter, please.
Nope.
I'm trying to see this. You was out there hitting the boys like that?
No. Look, I'm gonna play. Like I said, Ocho, I just need to know how we gonna do it. We playing snap the whistle,
playing clean, or you
snap
playing
the
dirty?
whistle, or snap the after the whistle. I just needed to know so we both on the same. Look. I'm vibing how you vibing. If you chill, I'm chill. You on some bull jive, I'm on some bull jive too.
Okay.
That's all I needed to know.
Okay.
And you not finna. Hey, you cheap shot me, I'm gonna get you. If I see you cheap shot one of my guys, I'm gonna get you or one of your guys.
Right.
That's just the way it was. Oh, we got get back.
Okay.
Oh, you thought I was gonna let you do something to me and I'm not gonna get man? Nah. Nope. Ain't gonna happen.
Somebody gonna have to pay, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Unc Ocho J say, speaking of cognac, what are some of the words you find misspelling even though they aren't super difficult?
Salmon. I'm not saying it's difficult, but they tell me you never say the L. You just taught me how to say cognac, but it's a fucking G in that motherfucker, and the G is silent. Like, what are we doing?
Okay.
Let me see. I'm obviously these aren't words that are difficult to spell, and just I say them exactly how it's spelled, and that's not how it's supposed to be. What else? Wait, no, not spaghetti. It was something else. It's something else that's always been mind-boggling to me based on the spelling, and when you say it, it's completely different. I'm trying to think. Damn.
Yeah, but I've just been letting you say it, but everybody know you.
Nah, you had me saying cognac for a minute.
Yeah. But everybody, I mean,
who is that laughing?
Ash. Ash. Oh, she fell asleep.
Right. Hey, I was saying it with such confidence too.
Yeah. I mean, you were loud and wrong, but but that's what we love about you. We love you.
Oh,
Somebody put baloney.
Oh yeah, baloney. B-O-L-O-G again. N-A. Makes no sense at all.
Spell it again.
I spelled it wrong. How
Go
you
ahead, spell it
baloney?
again.
B-O-L-O. I thought it was G and A. No?
Yes. It's
I
simple.
said it right, baby. So you wrong. You talking about I'm wrong. I know I was right.
Like the guy sing the song.
Yeah.
B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
Yeah, I was right.
Yes.
She in there trying to tell me I'm wrong.
Come on, Rail. Rail, you better help them kid with the homework and that is be wrong. the kid come back with straight F. Rail that did all their homework.
She thought I said E at the end. Hell no. Oh, matter of fact, speaking of homework, you ever had to help your kids with homework
No.
before, and you realize when you helping them, you've been out of school so goddamn long, you don't even know the shit no more?
After kindergarten, the first grade, I couldn't help my kids with nothing. I ain't gonna say some lie. So hey, that's why I pay. Hey, you need help with math or whatever it is, I got money, get a tutor. I can't do nothing. You're not finna hey, tell my daddy help. My daddy did this. Oh no. Y'all, if you ain't finna put your daddy on blast, I'm paying for a tutor.
Hey, algebra, division, subtraction, some of the simplest stuff that we learned when we were in school that we haven't used since we've been out of school.
Yeah.
And they come home and you try to do it and you be like, what the fuck?
My kids were way, way smarter than I was.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
I had
to throw that tidbit out there because I don't know what's in the lesson plans today.
Yeah.
But I got
I had to go back to school. If I had to go back to school,
you gotta start from scratch.
Man,
you gotta start from scratch.
Oh,
all that stuff we learned in school, all the stuff we learned in school, I have yet to use it in day-to-day life. I have yet to use it in day-to-day life.
I ain't gonna lie, Ocho. If I had to go back to school, I might be in the same classroom the whole day. I get to school at 8:00. Bell ring at 3. I ain't left homeroom. I'm getting all my lesson plans in one classroom the whole day, man. Man, please. Ain't lying. Man, that homework hard.
Hey, boy, you got me crying.
Man, hey.
Hell no.
Have me taking about 4 or 5 gym. Hey, man, I be doing art. I be eating cookies and milk, but I be having nap time twice a day. Hey, do it like this. At the end of the year, I get a certificate. Man.
Oh, shit.
I ain't lying, Ocho. Man, that work hard, man. I be looking at the kid, like my kids, and my kids been out of school. Damn, my kids been out of school 10, 15 years.
Right.
Well, 10, 13, 14 years.
Right.
Man, please.
Oh my goodness, that's fine.
No, I couldn't help him. L Grady 24 said, I'm a Cowboy fan. My wife is a Panthers fan. I tell her all the time Carolina will win before Dallas wins, sadly. Well, they did. Cam did get them to a Super Bowl.
When they played,
the Broncos. Yep.
Broncos.
I did at San Fran that it was Levi Stadium, not Candlestick, Levi Stadium. Yeah, Grady, you might be right. You might be right. Okay, Faith got a 2-part question for us, Ocho. Hey, Shannon and Ocho, 2-part question. Shannon, what is the ballpark amount of blackmail money you collected from your siblings? Ocho, how would you advise Shannon to invest or grow his ill-gotten gains? Shannon is an honest businessman now. How much? Well, it all depends on what they did. Like,
wait, I didn't understand the first part of the question.
She said, what's the ballpark amount of blackmail money you collected from your siblings? Well, I collected money from my siblings.
When you was a shorty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It all depends on what they did.
Right.
You know, I got aunts that like guys.
Right.
And they weren't supposed to be, we supposed to be going to town to do one thing,
They went in town to do another.
Right.
Right.
So to keep saying hush,
What that cost right there? That little example.
that'll cost you Dairy Queen. That'll cost you a double burger, double cheeseburger, a milkshake.
Cheap.
Yeah,
Well,
double cheeseburger with milkshake, just ketchup. Double cheeseburger, a milkshake, chocolate, and
Right.
fries, and about $3-4.
Yeah. Oh, you cheap. You cheap. The $20, you good.
Nah, that wouldn't even like $10.
Yeah, you're right.
But-
Especially back then, you're right.
But anytime you went somewhere and came back, you need to come bearing gifts. You need to bring some candy, some chips, a
Right.
soda.
So you were blackmailing black, but you was extorting big time.
Let's just say I didn't forget. Let's just say if you ever took me somewhere, I
Right.
could tell Papa where we went and how we got there. So let's just say
Right.
I had a great recall.
Okay, boy, you were sure you got the memory of an elephant, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
My sister, they broke me off.
Well, you
Oh.
dangerous, bro.
Yeah. Look, I just want y'all to know I'm not proud of that, okay? That's not something I'm proud of. I didn't know we weren't supposed to snitch on our, my brother,
Right.
my sister, my aunt. I didn't know.
Right. Snitches get stitches now.
I'm just trying to make an honest hustle, man.
I
I'm just a businessman. I'm selling somewhere like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. I didn't know 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I ain't know. I'm about to say, Ocho.
You just getting that bag.
I mean, I needed money.
I got
They had it.
So you were
They had it.
getting it by any means necessary.
Or, sometimes I would see the guys. Hey, I got in trouble one time because I didn't know you weren't supposed to ask. You weren't supposed to ask people for money, strangers for money. I know, man, Ocho. Ask my brother remember this. I remember I went in the store and I asked this man, I say, can you give me 50 cents?
That's it? You got in
that's
trouble for that?
Man, Ocho, this mofo came outside. Barney, that boy in there begging for money?
50 cent?
50
You got in
cents,
trouble
Ocho.
for that?
Yeah. Ocho, you got to realize 50 cents back then, you talking about 70, probably 73, 74? And not 50 cents like it is now. That was money back then. Bro,
Okay.
a honey bun was like 15 cents, 20 cents.
Right.
A can of soda was a quarter. A 12-ounce can of soda was a quarter. You get a lot of stuff for that back then.
Right.
This
Okay.
this mofo told on me. Man, my grandfather beat me.
You got a beating for asking for 50 cents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would always say, don't beg, you make people don't like you. That's what my grandparents would always say, boy, don't stop begging. You make people don't like you.
I like that.
So lesson learned. Ocho, how can you help me invest my money?
Who want to invest?
Faith wants you to help me grow my when I was growing up, the money that I
Right.
got through ill-gotten means,
Right.
she wants you to help me invest. So what would you help me to?
I mean, back then, so are we hypothetically speaking, we back then?
Yes.
Oh, that's easy. You used to have to be out there in that, you have to be out there in the field, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Everybody got paid for being out there in that field, right?
Absolutely.
You know what you needed?
What?
A little lemonade stand.
Man, we drinking water.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Make it a little different. Get your lemonade stand, charge 5 cents a cup.
Man, ain't nobody gonna pay that. They were my cousins.
If you're at that age and you're getting a little money, that's the only thing I can think of that you can do.
I got money. She
create
wants
some
you to teach me how to invest it. I was making money. I'm making money because I'm working in the fields, making $5 a day. I go catch chickens. I make $1 a thousand. So I catch anywhere between 8 and 12,000, 16,000 a night. So I'm making I'm like 7, 8, 9. Let's see. My grandfather died in 77, so I started catching chickens in 78, 70, some of 77, all
Man,
the way
that's a
through
long
like
time ago.
82.
Dang.
So I was making, you know, $16, $17.
Ooh.
But I was working.
That's good. That's good money, boy. Especially
Yeah,
back then.
yeah. I had Lee jeans. Hey, I had Lee jeans. I had Izod. I had nice stuff. Broke. Ain't had no running water, but I was dressed nice. I was on it. Colin Simpkins said, "Hey, Unc Ocho, just wanted to say happy to be spending my 29th birthday listening to you guys, listening to y'all give us greatness, praying for your continued success." Colin, I really appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy
Appreciate
birthday.
that. Hey, how many we got in the chat, still in the chat? Okay, we got 60,000 in the chat. I know all of y'all hadn't subscribed. Come on, hit that subscribe button. Help your Unc out.
Matter of fact, y'all do me a favor. You know I love you. I don't ask for much. I don't never ask you for much. Do me a favor. I'm finna use the bathroom. I got a PP. It's gonna take me 45 seconds. 60,000 people should be able to hit the subscribe button in 45 seconds.
And close the door.
I am, and I'm gonna wash my hands.
Yeah, please do. Miller Johnson the fourth. Shout out me and my wife Ashley. It's our 7th wedding anniversary. Hey, happy anniversary, Miller and Ash. Congratulations, 7 years. Halfway to, oh look, y'all only 3 years away from, what is a 10? Okay, 5 is gold. What's 10? What's a 10-year anniversary? Because 25 is silver, 50 is gold. What they, copper? What's the 10-year anniversary, guys? Aluminum, damn. Well, Miller, hang in there. You got 18 more years, and then you had silver. So then you get something. I mean, you get something special with a silver, but aluminum, damn. I thought they give you something more a little valuable than aluminum. But congratulations, happy 7th wedding anniversary, Miller and Ashley.
Just now?
Yes.
All right.
What'd you say? Laney Ray asked, "It's been too long since you talked about your dog, Shannon. How do you come up with your dog's names? Love the show." That's interesting. Because normally I keep it like, once I got like, normally if I get 2 dogs, they're gonna have this, both of them gonna be like, if it's a K or a T or whatever the case may be, it's gonna be, both of them gonna have the same initials. So the first dogs I had, I got 2 Rottweilers, Kane and Killian. I like to be unique with my names, or I try to be. And then I had Samson, but I spelled it Samson, not Samson like strong like in the Bible. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna get 2. Then I got the 2 Pomeranians. Tarzan, a little Pomeranian named Tarzan, makes him seem tough. Taz, because he was a devil, so a Tasmanian devil. And then I went and got the Bull Masters, and I was like, what can I get? Tonka man, because he's tough. And then I needed another T, and I was like, Titan, because he was even tougher. And then I was like, okay. Then when they passed, I went and got another one, which is Titus, which nobody's ever seen, but he's in the bed. He'll sleep. And then I ended up getting Teddy Bear. So that's how I try to keep, because it's easy. But sometimes when it's going, Teddy, and it's Titus. Teddy, and it's Tad. I'm like, damn, boy, stop. Because y'all all over the place. And so I was walking the dog this morning. It was early. And the guy pulled up and stopped. He wanted to carry on a conversation. I was on the phone, and he was like, so I lifted my headphone up so I could hear him. And he stopped the car. He's like, man, I just want to tell you congratulations. Now, the dog was just like minding his bit. He was just like, he was, as long as he was in the car, the dog wasn't paying him no attention. He was like peeing on stuff. Ocho, the moment he stepped out of the car,
right,
he turned and he stood up. I said, bro, he's not gonna let you walk up on me. So he's like, oh, okay, my man, okay. I just want to tell you, I watched Nightcap. I love, your interview with Cat Williams. His name was Peter. So Peter, I'm sorry, but he's very protective of Daddy. He's very protective. Respect now in the house, he cool. He gonna lay down. He ain't gonna bother nobody. He hear the doorbell ring. He's gonna go get on his spot, and he's gonna let everybody come in that house till I tell him. But when we outside, he's not gonna let you walk up on me.
Man, I walk up on you, man.
Huh?
Man, I walk up on you. Man, me and your dog will be wrestling.
Nah.
You better be ready.
Nah, Ocho. I don't let people, he ain't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when he rumble, he mean business. So
Oh shoot. Hey, listen, I'm like the ultimate warrior now. Me and the dog get down now.
So I like the dog's names to match. So I got a bunch of T's. So I'm good with that. Ochocinco. Hey, Unc Ocho, please come do a podcast episode at our spring homecoming week at Howard University. We want to hear from HBCU legend. Can I get a contact to make this happen? SGA president. That would be Ash. Y'all need to contact Ash. Is it possible? Man, because y'all hold on. For HBC homecoming. Oh, okay. I mean, Howard. We might need to take a poll, see where we go first.
Fam.
No. We ain't going to Florida.
I mean, if we want to go to a HBCU, a prominent HBCU, the best HBCU it is, the highest of the 7 hills, the Rattlers, the Marching 100, I mean, you might want to go to Tallahassee. I'm just saying. No disrespect to anybody else, because I love all. But you want to strike.
Well, where you want to go? Jordan did Ash.
In.
Oh, so now they hear everything in the background. So they hear you. Jordan dirty. Jordan said, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't know what you talking about, Ash. Dr. Frankie L. Beverly said, hey, Unc Ocho. Unc, I live about 5 minutes away from where your brother plays in the Monday after the Masters. Have you ever gone with him, or will it be possible to go in the future? Would love to meet you in person. Actually, no. I have not gone. He's the golfer, and I'm not really that big into golf. But although I might go to the Masters.
You like golf?
No, I just want to go get the sandwiches because the food price is the same as it was back in the 1930s. So a sandwich will cost you $1.50.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah. So I heard about it. So that's one of my bucket lists.
What, to go to the Masters?
Masters and do Wimbledon, go to the Olympics. You've been to the Super Bowl. I've been to a World Series. I've been to an NBA Finals.
Right.
I haven't been to the Daytona 500, so I like to go there. I've been to a NASCAR event, but never been to a Daytona 500.
Right.
So, cross something off my bucket list.
All right. That worked. That ain't bad.
Patrick Willis said, hey, Unc Ocho, has there ever been an instance where a player snuck out of a locker room to watch the Super Bowl halftime show? I don't know. I mean, that didn't happen to us. I mean, we were so focused on winning. Man, look here, man. Man, you don't want to be that guy. Because Mike probably would have cut you. Unless you're John Elway or TD, which I know that wouldn't happen. Man, Mike wasn't playing that.
That's a good question. I don't know. Have there ever been any instances?
I can only speak to. I don't recall. Well, I know ain't nobody do it in Denver. Now, if somebody would have done it, rest his soul, probably Goose would have took his ass out there. But Mike wouldn't play. Man, look here. Mike ain't, y'all. See that stuff like what these kids, like these young men be doing now.
Yeah.
Man, Mike wasn't playing that.
Yeah. I mean, times were different though. Times were different now, so it was frowned upon.
Well, you had a respect for your coach. Because the thing is, my coach sent a play in. I'm gonna tell him to run something else. So hell.
Oh, you talk about Denver?
Yeah, Mike was playing that.
You talk about New Orleans.
Yeah, well, that would have never happened.
Right.
I guarantee if Mike Shanahan was the coach, I guarantee you he'd have cut Jameis that night. Now, Jameis is a free agent. I guarantee it. The man cut a man for sleeping in the meeting. Jimmy Johnson cut a man for fumbling it. Cut him at the half.
Yeah.
There's only one way to do things if you're playing to win. And if you let people take things in their own hand, you're never going to be successful. Right. You tell me where that works at. Tell me, I just want to know where it works at. Go look at winning teams. Go look at the Patriots. Look at the teams that win. Look at Kansas City.
Right.
Go look at the teams that win. Now go look at the teams that lose. And that's what the kind of behavior that you get, and you get their fans justifying it. That's why you don't win.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one way to do things, Ocho. It's just like my parents. Your mom said, Ocho, be home at this time and don't go out this house. Unless there's a life or death situation, you wasn't leaving the house because that was the level of respect that you had for your mom. Yep. But to each his own. Hey, this is a different time now. Respect is. What the hell you watching?
Real? Where you going? Where the key at?
Well, clearly she know where she going.
I mean, I don't know. It's 11:30 at night.
Well, okay. You don't need to know. You don't need to know if that's a grown woman, Ocho. Real, don't tell him.
Walk out this goddamn door this time of night.
Real says she'll be back when she get back.
The door gonna be locked when you get back.
Real says she'll be back when she get back.
Listen, the nearest hotel.
Ask no questions. Tell you no lie.
I ain't gonna ask.
Mm-hmm. You shouldn't.
Go ahead. Listen, what time is it? 11:39?
Mm-hmm. I'll be back at 11:39 in AM.
Shit. What? Play who?
Oh.
But you'll be by yourself.
No. Rebel Eric asks, what's your most devastating loss and how bad do players be at kickers when they miss field goals and win a tie the game? Bad. Jacksonville. And it didn't come down to that because we effed that one up. I mean, I've been in the game. Look. We lost the AFC Championship game, and we missed 3 field goals, and none of them was probably longer than 40 yards. Missed 3, and we lost the game 10-7. Happens. But I'm sure people get frustrated because the thing with kickers is that they be bull jiving. They be trying trick shots, and they be doing all kind of stuff, making coffee and doing all this other stuff. And then when it comes making coffee, be making coffee, making all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so, but it's not an easy job.
No, very difficult.
It's not an easy job.
As easy as it may seem, as people see, you only got one goddamn job. All you have to do is just kick the ball. Listen, in those pressure situations, when the game is on the line, it is very, very difficult. Simple is in comparison to you're an important basketball game, and your team is counting you to hit 2 free throws.
Ocho.
And one of those free throws is to take the lead in the game with 0.2 seconds left on the clock. Something similar to that. That is a pressure situation. And even though it's just kicking the ball, with that pressure is on you, it busts pipes. And some people rise to the occasion and some people don't.
Ocho, everybody got one job. What the quarterback job? To throw the ball. You got one job. Wide receiver, everybody got one job. But when you mess it up, man, you only got one job. All you got to do is catch the ball. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sometimes I'm going to drop them.
Exactly.
Quarterback, sometimes I'm going to throw picks.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, look, you just chalk it up. You just like, hey, it is what it is. And it's not like he went out there and intentionally tried to miss the field goal.
But players they be upset.
You're human. Hell yeah, you're human.
They would never say anything. You
don't say anything, but you thinking it.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you always console your teammate. Always console your teammate.
Hey, pick your head up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
Exactly. You human. It's just like anything. Absolutely. Ocho, Chiefs are saying the Bills turned off their hot water in the locker room following the wins. What do you think?
They what?
Cut off the hot water.
You think so?
That's what that's what the Chiefs players are saying. That what happened to them.
I doubt that. I'm sure there was probably some type of malfunction, but actually cutting off the hot water. Obviously, it's freezing cold there as it is.
Yeah.
Maybe the water heater was broken or something happened.
I ain't taking no because hey, the one thing that you want to do when it's cold, you want to get in that shower and just let that warm water run on your ass for like 10, 15 minutes. I ain't moving. And the last, because if like when it's hot, you take a cold shower. We go into
Yeah.
But when it's cold like that, you just want to thaw out. You just want that warm water to run down on you just like 10, 15 minutes. And then, I ain't taking no shower. I'm going to get back on there funky. I don't care. I ain't taking no... Bro, I just played in 20 degrees, and you think I'm about to take a cold shower? Oh, hell no. Nah.
Yeah. Nope.
I'm going to be, Shaw, whatever's on me, I'm going to put right back on my clothes and get right on that plane. Absolutely. I ain't taking no cold shower, and I just played in 20-degree weather.
Yeah, I'm sure something happened. I doubt they just turned it off. That's unethical. It's classless. I don't think an NFL team would do that. No.
I do. I would. I'm petty like that. I cut the lights off too. Yeah, man. Somebody just said Cat Williams at 53 million views. Yes, he is at 53 million views. Thank you, everybody that watched it. My sister did call me and say she saw it this morning because I sent it to her, and she's laughing, having a good time. Even my brother, so many people have reached out to me and said, "Man, say you done made it now." They spoof you on Saturday Night Live.
Mm-hmm. I told you, you're an A-lister.
I don't know about no A-lister.
Yeah, that's how it starts. It always starts with some of that magnitude, using you and something that you've created that is done really well. The fact that they're using it, boom,
are they like any A-list, like in the entertainment, in the adult entertainment? Are they any A-listers in the adult entertainment?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. O'Shea about to be coming on up.
There it is.
Yeah, see that, Ocho? That's what I'm looking for. That's what some of the perks I'm looking for. That's what the perks. Hook it up.
If you want them kind of perks, you're going to have to open the door a little bit now.
Open the door?
You can't be trying to be in the entertainment business and want the door closed. The door got to be wide open. You got to be willing to experience. You got to be willing to learn. You got to be willing to accept.
Something need to be open. I don't know about if it's the door. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, Ocho. That's good enough for me. Ocho, man, they tried to kill you, Ocho. They said last time the Cowboys won 2 playoff games, Ocho had a hairline.
Come on now with that bullshit, man. Who said that? Hey, what's the? Hey, block him. Whoever.
Nah, we can't do that. No. He just subscribed. Guys, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Ash, where we at? We past 870 yet? Okay. Come, hey guys, do us a favor. I know y'all can get us to, we at 800? 872. Okay. Guys, I know y'all can get us to 900 tonight. That's the goal right now. Hold on. How long we been on? Okay, we're going to be on for another 15 to 30 minutes. Trying to get 24,000 subs. We got to get to 900. I know y'all can do it. Come on now. Come on. I know y'all got some great questions that you want to ask us, but we got to get to 24. We got to get 24. We got to get to 900, guys. Help us out. Avenue 77 said, "What's up, Unc Ocho? Me and my brother normally ride to Charlotte. Would you rather have a bad brake pass or continuously flat tire in the cold?" Man, I don't care about those. No, hell no. Yeah, brake pads. I don't care about them screeching, that squealing, and all that. Man, I ain't finna get out chain no time, no cold. Hell no.
Brad, brake pads, please.
Yeah.
What is cheeseburger good, boy? That's how I know. That's love right there. You hear me?
Rail about that. Rail got that for you.
Man, got me a cheeseburger. Nigga, 11:30. It's almost midnight. Mm-hmm. And she knew I had eaten. So she ordered something for me.
Mm-hmm.
Bomb. Look at that.
You ain't had no food, but you had already eaten. But that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna keep that between you and I. My old world said, had a bad breakup with the prettiest girl I ever pulled. How do you move forward from that kind of breakup? Easy.
She was pretty.
Yeah.
Who the hell ain't pretty out here, boy?
Man, there's a lot of pretty girls out there.
Well, you better scroll Instagram. The hell you talking about, boy?
But it's tough. Ocho, look, Ocho, you and I've talked about this. Breaking up is easy if you're the one doing the breaking up. I don't care if she drop dead gorgeous, she's Miss America, Miss Universe. I don't care if she's a 2 or a few. If she no longer wants to be with you or he no longer wants to be with you, that ain't easy, bro.
That's not what he said. He said he broke up with her, right?
No, he said he had a bad breakup.
Yeah. Who initiated the breakup, sir?
Well, clearly, if he tried to move forward, clearly it wasn't his decision.
Understand why she broke up with you and understand that, it'd be a lot easier for you.
Look, Ocho, it doesn't matter. The reasons are inconsequential if you don't want to break up with said individual. It's time to move on, blah, blah. That doesn't do me no good. I'm not ready for this to end. Man, what you got Real Bonnet for?
How look?
Like a DF.
I like a chef. I like a who?
A DF.
What DF stand for?
Damn fool.
Hey, the black kind of go good with the shades though. The thing popping.
That what you thinking?
Yeah, I do. I still look good now.
Damn, how many pieces of meat you got on that burger? 3?
Nah,
Man, you got a triple meat? That's a big ass burger. What kind of burger that is? Where you get that from?
Cheeseburger. Baby, where you get it from?
She made that. Rail Cook.
Twin Peaks. Nah, I don't play that. I don't like. Listen, I don't do that. I don't like nobody.
You don't let Rail cook?
Hell no. She can cook too now. I don't like that though, Unc.
Why not?
I don't like no woman behind the stove. I don't like no cooking.
I do.
Listen, if I wanted a woman that can cook, I would have married a chef. Now, if you,
I like that.
That's cool, but I ain't with that shit.
Man, Ocho, you don't know how many times Jada almost burned the house down.
You?
Yeah, did. No, her. She on the stove cooking, and I come home, I come up behind her. And
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't you know what I'm saying? You the boy frisky.
Yeah, I know. I see where you're going. I see where you're going.
On the way home, you already know what I done done, Ocho.
Right. You done pop one?
So you already know.
Yeah.
DoorDash and Uber Eat tonight.
I'm with you, man. You're right, but that's always it's not a pet peeve. That I think that's the word,
nah.
the wrong word to use. I just something that's not a prerequisite of mine.
No, it's not. It's not.
I don't like you cooking. If we gonna eat, we gonna go out and eat. I don't want you slaving behind no stove and no pots. I don't want you chipping and messing up your nails. Like I'm very peculiar about that. It's weird, but many men, that's a requirement. You have to be able to do that, and that just.
Oh yeah, I mean, a woman that can cook. I mean, it's not. I'm with you. It's not a prerequisite, but if she can cook,
it's a plus. But matter of fact, that's the good thing. The fact that she can, because I've experienced it, I've witnessed it. Like, oh shit, you really good at this? Well, why
no. I had one, but she could have been a chef.
Yeah,
you name it, she can cook it. She can go. We can go somewhere to eat, and she said, "Oh, I can make this." And be better than the restaurant.
Right. Well, you supposed to keep that on your hip, boy. What happened?
Man, Ocho, man, look. Things happen. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
We'll let it go. We'll let it go. I know what that means. I see it. All right.
Joseph Will said, Chad and Unc, what's up? Me and my wife been married 10 years. How can we spice up the bedroom besides eating assets? Mr. and Mrs. Wilcox. Ocho, this is I ain't got nothing for it. Go ahead. That's your area of expertise.
I mean, listen, it's hard for me to spice them. They said they've been married for 10 years and they want to spice it up.
Mm-hmm.
Role playing, going out of town,
Yeah.
going to the sex store. Okay. Sometimes, no, you know what? I was.
I mean, it all depends. I mean, look.
I often say something about bringing in a third party, but
Nah, hell nah. Make sure you what you call them. I mean, yeah, you dress up, nurse, cheerleader out, you know what I'm saying? I like the law, get you some, get your nice skirt with some glasses,
You got the role play. You got to find a way to make it exciting. How can you fall in love again? How can you fall in love? How can you reinvent yourself? Reinvent your situation.
Call me and say, hey, what you doing?
Act like you don't even know each other, huh?
Ocho, talk about guess what I got on? Woo, 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 woo.
You trying to get there fast, huh?
She ain't even told me. She told my gas. Woo, I ain't even got no sticks here. Woo, 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 woo.
Hell no.
Hey, put the dogs up. Man, please. You better not tell me till I guess what I got on. I'm assuming nothing. That's all I needed to hear.
That's it. You already know what time it is when you hear that.
I thought you had a meeting. Man, I told him something came up. It did. Something did come up, Ocho. And it was suddenly. Man, you got me spilling my water, Ocho.
That was a good one, boy. You quick. Boy,
quick. Man. Something came up all of a sudden.
Hey, boy, you owned it tonight, boy. You quick tonight. That was a good one.
Man, they better stop playing with me. Hey, think I won't break. Hey, man, think I won't break, right? You ain't got to tell me. Unc Ocho J say, Ocho, with that bonnet, you look like your name, Bonquisha, struggling in a Toyota Corolla. You cook clean, smell like onion rings. I told you take off our real bonnet.
Long as Bonquisha look good, that's all that matters.
Val says, stop trashing the Cowboys, and we will get you to $900K. Okay, Val, I'm sorry. Val, I'm sorry.
Apologize to all the Cowboy fans.
I'm sorry.
Matter of fact, we could have been at 900,000 already because we could have had Cowboy Nation on our side. Matter of fact, they love me though. They love me so.
Cowboy Nation,
subscribe.
I take back everything I said. Forgive me. Y'all gonna get we gonna get the 900K. Patrick Willis say Unc Ocho that he went to Santa Monica, got drafted, built a starting 11 family, and the Cowboys still haven't won. See? Think about that, Ocho. You went to Santa Monica, JUCO.
You just said you was gonna stop talking about the Cowboys.
I'm just saying that the fans said that. I'm just reading what the fan requested.
Right, I know, but we trying to hit that 900,000. You say we trying to hit 900,000, so you're not supposed to do anything to get in the way of hitting 900,000. And being that the Cowboys have the largest fan base and the biggest support system, and you would want their support.
I'm sorry, Cowboy fans.
There we go.
I mean well.
He trying. We're gonna get it together. Cowboys fans.
Great King said, we love you, Ocho. Would you consider doing a 5 to 10 minute Q&A on cigars?
I like that. Yeah, love Q&A. I like Q&As. I like Q&As. I like cigars. Now we talking. Now if we're gonna do a Q&A, it has to be in person. We got to be smoking. I'm not doing nothing over no phone. If we're gonna do a Q&A, it got to be in person and we got to be smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Talk to me now.
Okay, I like that. LeBron Jamie said, hi, Unc Ocho, do you have any suggestion for me? An 18-year-old to get a job in the NFL, something to get my foot in the door, preferably without a degree. Yeah, you want to be an NFL player? That the only thing that you get in the NFL. I mean,
is that without a degree?
Oh, yeah.
Waterboy.
Yeah.
Shit, if Waterboy, when I was
But you
playing
can't be 18. I mean, unless you know like the coach or somebody, the coaches.
yeah.
Normally that goes to like the coach's son or
Right.
somebody in the organization. That's their kid or neighbor or something like that.
Matter of fact, the Waterboy was making 53,000 when I was playing. Imagine what they making now.
Shit, you know what they were making.
Waterboy was making 53,000. The Waterboy was making Ball Boy, Waterboy, either one. 53,000 back when I was playing.
But we game, they bring us Gatorade, they did stuff, so we give them money. We give them a couple of $100 to do odds and ends stuff.
That's on top, and that's on top of
what they were cool. They were cool. That we took care of our guys.
Yeah,
because a lot of times they're the coach's son. Now Kyle don't really. I mean, he was driving a little bit, but he like game day. He was holding the cord before they had all these this cordless mic. He was holding the cord for his dad.
Right.
So, but nah. But bro, I'm being honest, bro. I don't really know that. I know it's like, man, Shannon, you played in the NFL, but I really don't know. Other than, like I said, what job that you could actually get in the NFL without a degree, unless you're a player. I'm being truthful, Ocho.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. Ariel C said Tom Brady is the GOAT statistically, but Pat is the best if we're doing the eye test, just like Randy compared to Jerry. But the thing is, Tom numbers, man, and he won so much. I mean, you got to think about it. Tom Brady damn near got 2 years of playoff wins. What Tom Brady got? He like 33, 32. He got like 30-something playoff wins. Think about that. There's 17 now regular season games. The most games you can play in a season, playoff season, is 4.
Right.
That man got 32 wins, 30-something wins. What he got? 32 and 13, 32 and 14. He's 35 and 13. The man has been to 3 years of playoff games.
Mm-hmm.
Let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. 3 years of playoff games. A lot of games, they had the number 1 seed. So the most they could play is 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
He's played in 48 playoff games, which is 3 regular seasons.
Mm.
Now, look, Patrick Mahomes is only 7-8 years into his career. Let's see if he's able to stay healthy, stay on this path. We can have it up. But right now, ain't nobody seeing Tom.
Nah, statistically,
he got the numbers, he got the accolades, he got the trophies. I mean, what is it that you want to see from him? You want to see come from behind? What about 28-3? What about he's down 24-14? I mean, whatever he was down to the Seahawks and come back in the fourth quarter. He's done it. Is he ever gonna be stylistic like Mahomes and throw no looks and can throw it 70 yards? Probably not. Is he gonna be running and shovel pass it and throw it underhand? No, he did. That's not what he did. But man, come on, not right now. When it's all said and done, we can see where Mahomes is. But right now, it's Tom.
That it is.
Mo Liv said, until Patrick Mahomes is knocked out like the villain in the movie, until the credits roll, he's not dead. I did not see Kansas City because I knew their defense was good, but I hadn't seen anything from their offense. Think about how they were struggling to even score. I mean, they were losing games when Patrick Mahomes used to get 28, 31 points like that. Now they're struggling to get 20 at home. Mm-hmm. I didn't see this. Like I said, they picked a great time to look good offensively. And next week, they're going to have to look even better.
Listen, I don't care how you look next week. You better have 2 chin straps. I know that.
Yeah. And the thing is, this is the closest.
You see how Pacheco be running angry?
Yeah.
Now you finna find out what happened when angry meet angry. When force meet force. When force meet force. When impact meet impact. The laws of physics are going to be tested next Sunday. Guarantee you that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a great game. I mean, this is the game that we want to see.
Oh, yeah.
People won't make you, but you want to see Patrick Mahomes against Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson looks like he's going to be this year's MVP against last year's MVP, against last year's Super Bowl winner. The team that has dominated the AFC since Patrick Mahomes has been in the league. This is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
To beat a man, you got to beat the man. Lamar Jackson says, hey, I want to be, when because y'all talk about all the quarterbacks, y'all talk about Burrow, okay, rightfully so, you talk about Pat Mahomes.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I'm about to have something only me and Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers got. That's 2 double regular season MVPs. Rodgers got 4, Mahomes got 2. I'm about to have 2. Wins the Super Bowl, for me, it's going to be hard for Lamar Jackson not to be in my top 10.
Top 10?
Top 10.
You want to squeeze him in 5?
Well, you got
when you say
Brady,
top 10, you talk about all time.
All time, yes.
Okay, my bad. Okay.
Oh, hell, he top 5 already. What the hell you mean squeezing the top 10? I'm not talking about no top 10. I'm talking about all time.
All time, yeah. Most definitely.
That man, 26, 27 years of age, about to have 2 MVPs. If he wins a Super Bowl?
Oh, it's a wrap.
Man, please.
It's a wrap. It is a wrap if he can pull it off.
Nicole asks, who are your top 5 quarterbacks in the league right now? Did Josh Allen make the list after this game? Who you got?
Say it again.
Top 5 quarterbacks in the league right now. And does Josh Allen make the list after this game?
Oh, shit.
Well, I think 1 and 2, I think we are in agreement. Mahomes and Lamar Jackson.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Mahomes,
that's 2. My 3rd is still Joe. I mean, obviously, barring injury, I understand what happened, but I also understand what he brings to the table and how special he is when he is active and playing, and the chances he gives us as a team. 4, I would like to go Josh Allen, and because of the loss tonight, does that mean he's out of? Should he be out of it?
No, not for me.
Right. He would be my 4, and my 5th. Oh, I know I'm leaving somebody out. I mean, Aaron Rodgers? Maybe no.
Nah,
because he's still dynamic and changes the landscape of
we haven't seen him in a year. It's a year older. Okay.
Then who else would be that dynamic that changes their team?
Now you gotta make me rack my brain. CJ Stroud?
Yeah, I mean
Jordan Love, Dak.
Okay.
Goff. I'm not so sure based on what I've seen. It's hard to say. There's other than the guys that you mentioned, the guys that you left off, that you put them over CJ Stroud.
That's a good one. I think that 5th spot really
Matthew Stafford.
Yeah. Oh shit, I call him Mr. No Look. I think number 5, it comes down to preference on who you like, on who you prefer. Because the first three, I'm actually the first 4. It's like it's almost a no goddamn brain.
Well, the first 2 is like slam dunk. They're like you got to vote. It's like 100%. Those 2, like Ocho, what the man got a 99 grade.
Right.
Okay, those 2, the first 2, Lamar and Mahomes, 99s.
First 3, but okay.
And so right, for me, I would flip a coin, close my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Heads is CJ Stroud, tails is Matthew Stafford.
I like that. And there are a few others you can't go wrong with, though.
But that's just me. Zach Nichols says, tell Chad it's a celebration. It's my first comment ever. It's only the best show on YouTube. Take me to Magic City with y'all. Like Unc said, I'm like a truck of old Red Bull. We up all night.
Whenever we go, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, man. Man, I give them diamonds in that Red Bull. I'm like Lionel Richie all night long. You know what I'm saying, Ocho?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Jared De Los Santos, Unc Ocho. I'm a young dude, 22. Been with the same girl for almost 7 years.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Since I was 16, our relationship is great, but sometimes I feel like I'm on. Don't do it.
That. Don't do that.
He's talking about, I feel like I'm missing out on being young with bro.
Don't do that.
It's kind of like, I don't know, Jared, I don't know if you've ever like gone on a lifestyle change or a healthy habit. It's like you give up sugar or you give up something that you normally eat. And you're fine. But the moment you put that back into your system, you crave it all over again. Now, you stick your pen in some other ink. I'm just telling you, Jerry, don't do it. Don't do it. And just Jared, just so you know your girl new to somebody else.
Uh-oh. Come on now.
Listen to what I'm saying. Your girl to somebody else is a first time. Okay.
And make sure before you make that decision, if you can dish it, make sure you can take it.
I'm just saying.
Make sure if you can dish it, make sure you can take it. Because it's gonna be a whole different ball game when the rabbit got the gun.
People don't realize that, oh man, I saw Sharpe, I saw a bad one. Guess what? Your girl, she a bad one to somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. Jared, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Stay there. Yeah. Bro, you been there. Hey, you been there a long time, bro. That's commendable. I tilt my hat to you, bro. That's commendable.
Yes, sir.
That you're 22 years of age and you've been with the same woman since y'all was 16, bro. I take my hat off to you. We should salute you. But bro, you thinking you let your mind go. Don't let your mind drift like that, bro.
You good. You good. They locked in, baby. Ain't nothing out there.
Quantez Scott said, love the show. Some people still argue that Michael Vick is better than Lamar. Since you have Lamar basically top 10 all time, why are these folks wrong? Look, I mean, Lamar's won an MVP, about to win another, and he is on the cusp of getting a team. Now, Mike did get a team to the NFC Championship game. Did he get to the NFC Championship game?
Yep, they lost. It was cold.
Against the Philly.
I forgot who they was playing.
Then I think they lost to Philly.
It's cold, yeah.
Man, Lamar. But you got to just look how much Lamar is winning.
Yeah.
I mean, Lamar's record is right there with my homeboy, and we know what type of winner my homeboy is.
Yeah.
He swings the needle. For me, Lamar Jackson wins this game, win the Super Bowl, I'm gonna put him in my top 10. And I don't care. Ocho, I've always thought your personality would have been a good fit with the Cowboys. How do you think you would have fit in with the Cowboys?
Shoot, Jerry wouldn't like that because I'm gonna steal the show now.
Nah, you'd have been fine. I mean, you know.
But look, think about this.
What?
Think about this. I played in a very small market, Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very small market. And made my presence felt globally during that time. Back then. Globally. Imagine if I was at motherfucking Dallas. Imagine if I was in New York. Could you imagine? I was in Cincinnati, man.
You know what, Ocho?
That star would have been too much. That would have been too much.
No.
I would have drove Jerry crazy.
You'd have the same amount of playoff wins. So you'd have been straight. You ain't been You
Why
ain't
you
miss
keep-
out on that. Man, my man, Ocho, that's slip.
They
Ocho,
keep
that's
talking
slip.
about these people,
Ocho, that's
man.
slip. Man, come on. Cowboy fan. That's one. That's the one slip
on,
up.
man.
I ain't gonna slip up no more. In the next 5 minutes, I promise you, I ain't gonna slip up no more.
You just said you want to support and you trying to get the 900,000 and the Cowboys
Yeah.
fans come in bulk. They are huge supporters. You can't be talking about them.
I'm sorry.
Hey, that was a good one, boy. That was a good one right there. You were slick. That was slick. That came out of nowhere. I thought you were something serious.
Gift to Gab said last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl, Unc was calling girls on the rotary phone. Now the rotary phone been out way before then, but I did have the rotary phone. I had that big Motorola. Actually, I had a StarTech. No, I had the big Motorola. I had the big Motorola. You know, that
Big
brick.
block?
No, I might have had a StarTech. I had a StarTech.
Okay.
You know, little flip phone. Had a little flip.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
a
thought
little
you were
flip.
talking about the Motorola 8000, the block, the big block.
Yeah, I still got that one too. I got all my cell phone.
For real?
Yeah. I ain't finna get that thing back. Somebody be like, no. Dr. Frank L. Bellamy asked, Unc Ocho, do y'all eat leftovers?
Yeah. What you mean? We grew up on leftovers. That don't change when you get older. Yeah. Shit. Why eat leftovers? Thanksgiving? Yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't waste no food now. I don't do that. You know, some people, they forget where they come from or they reach a certain status or they get to a certain place in life and they don't even eat leftovers no more. Boy, I'd never be like that. Boy, bring me the
What? What Rail say? Rail, what you talk about? What Rail say?
She didn't say nothing.
She did say something. Get on the phone. Get on the mic, Rail.
He said, come get on the mic. She can't. She can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cash donated $5. Said, Ocho, your head like a milk dud.
Oh, you don't want to rank? You don't want to rank? You lucky I can't see you, peanut head ass boy. I rank you. I bet you got 2 left feet.
Hey, I thought we tried to get 900,000.
Yeah, I didn't say nothing about Cowboys fans. He said I got a peanut head.
He
I
might
gotta
be a
up for
Cowboy
rank.
fan.
Nah, he ain't no Cowboy fan.
How you know?
Cowboys fans love me and they wouldn't make no joke about my head.
They do.
Somebody said my hair looked like a kneecap. Hey, that was funny.
Well, Ocho,
yeah.
I got to close out the chat. I got to go to work tomorrow.
Dude, I got it. My flight. I got a flight in the morning. I got inside the NFL tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow?
Yeah. I fly out Monday, and we got the show Tuesday morning. Come on tomorrow night.
Since the NFC Championship is in San Fran, I figured I'd break out these.
Is that denim? Is that real denim, like jean material?
Ocho, guess what the shoe is?
I don't know. I'm talking about the material, the texture. It looked like denim.
That is correct. That is correct.
I know exactly what those. That's a Levi and Jordan collab.
Maybe.
Thank
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. We greatly, greatly appreciate your support, and we look forward to catching you again. We're here tomorrow, right? We're back tomorrow.
We are?
Yep, we back tomorrow, bro. We got to work. We got to get to 900. We'll get to 900.
Okay.
Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. The Nightcap podcast feed is available. Thank you. You can subscribe to it. We've also pinned Shea by Laportier at the top of the chat. Go out and get yourself a bottle for you or that someone special with the holidays right around the corner. Valentine's Day, Super Bowl, St. Patrick's Day, whatever holiday you might be celebrating, Shea by Laportier is right for you. Again, for those interested in attending our live show in Vegas on Thursday, February the 8th, the link to buy tickets will be going live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. We will be posting on our Nightcap social handles. So make sure if you want to attend, make sure you're locked in at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. Thank you for watching another episode. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85, route runner extraordinaire, Bengals legend, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Thank you for joining us. The Chiefs beat the Bills 27-24, and the Lions beat the Bucks 31-23. The Lions go to San Fran to take on them in the NFC Championship game, and the Chiefs take on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens for a chance to advance to Super Bowl in Las Vegas. Thank you for joining us. See you.